you wouldn't finna talk to them no type of way. You finna come do your PT, your physical training, what you got to do, your detention. You finna sit your butt behind down, whatever, whatever, whatever. So you need to acclimate those things in your community if you want the community to go forward. Because guess what? It ain't just the brown kids that's acting up. It's all of them.
That part.
It's all of them.
That
Influence,
part.
influence is a motherfucker. And when I tell you, when I tell you the same way little Ray Ray, little Tim Tim, little June June acting up is the same way little Bobby, little Christopher, and little John is acting up. And I don't mean no disrespect to none of them names. Please, just know what they is. They gonna get in your van when you come pick them up. And be like, Mom, can I have some McDonald's? Whole time in school they been going crazy. What you mean? And,
Little
and,
Liam,
and,
them bad the motherfuckers.
on the real, they just acting motherfucker the whole time. You wouldn't even believe your kids did
They
any of this
bad
stuff.
the motherfuckers.
You be like, what
No,
they did? What? When they
no,
had
you
that
see,
thing on when they had that conference the other day, and they were talking about, do you believe if the teachers should wear body cameras and stuff like that in the classrooms? You know what? Here probably because the teachers aren't willing to step up and be accountable for themselves and have a backbone themselves
What
in the
happened to the
classroom.
teachers who used to tell you to shut the fuck up?
You hear me?
Like, what
You hear me?
happened?
My God, my
Everybody,
English
hold on,
literature teacher.
hold on. I'm about to say everybody that had a teacher, bro. Like if you were 80s baby,
You'll get put on
or
administrative leave.
what?
You put on administrative leave up here.
Okay,
You
but
gonna get
again,
put on administrative leave up
80s, hey,
here.
look, 80s, 90s babies, y'all know y'all know what I'm talking about. A teacher would say enough without saying too much back in the day. You get what I'm saying? If not, you know what? Hey, I'm finna call your mama. I bet your ass.
Man, my
Say
first
no.
grade teacher used to hit us with rulers. So my mom, she used to walk around with yardstick. We thought it was normal shit. And
Yeah.
nobody else say shit. She'd whack the fuck out. Let
Whack
you
your
better
ass.
not be in line. While she walk past, you ain't in line, she gonna whack the fuck out you. Back, you
facts.
still motherfucking ass in line.
I had to bite on a bar of soap, all of that. Got
Yep.
hit with
So
Hey,
vectors,
okay, so
all of
look,
that.
so look.
You,
Can I ask a question, y'all? Can I ask one question? So do y'all think that the teachers not really doing their job because they
no,
underpaid?
no. I think
if
Or
the,
hold on, hold
I
on,
think
hold on. Or do you feel that the teachers just don't have a real relationship with these kids?
no, that too. But I think it's more of they take that opportunity away from these teachers. What I mean, like they they don't give like this my thing. It go back deep as fuck. Like every kid gotta learn different. And they put these curriculums out that's pointless, and some of these kids more advanced, and it's just so happily it be the African American kids that's not as smart. We didn't have that access, and they don't understand that. So they put them in these special ass classes and all what they call them IEPs and
and what's the
IUPs
school?
and
What's the school they put them in?
NW2. They throw them in
Manoka.
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 You know what I'm saying? They do all this crazy shit other than going back to the root of the problem where it's like y'all don't have people in these schools that's like them.
And
Y'all don't
they
have
also
people in these schools that understand them, and the ones that are in there understand them. Y'all, they can't do as much because they will get put on administrative leave. You
hmm
get what I'm
and,
saying? You can't be that old school Mr. Tyrone that everybody respected and knew. You know what? How many times you was in school like, man, I sort of got off from to beat this nigga ass. You lucky Mr. Tyrone was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Harris, he was my favorite. He get on
You
the,
see
hey,
what I'm
come here.
saying? Like it's
Come here.
them
Do I
dudes
need to
like
call your mama, boy?
yeah,
also
that you
also
know that will pull you to the
Yeah.
side like that and thump you on the head or
Quick.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying, let you know like, hey man,
and
look,
then you know it's serious. Like
you know
you
what I'm
like
saying? Like, hey, I'll take
okay,
you
so then
outside to go hoop, you know what I'm saying,
you
go
know,
play
all
basketball or
right,
some
so
shit, just chill out.
okay.
Like, you know what I'm
also
saying?
So
Ham Trill
I
and
want to ask a
Ham
question. No,
also
hold on, LB. I want to ask one question to Ham right quick. So, where do you think the accountability lies for kids who not really like respecting authority, bro? Because that's what it came down to. I feel like we respected authority to the point to where a
Listen.
motherfucker say, I'm finna call your mama,
But
motherfucker, pipe
listen,
down.
when I was in school, if I had Miss Sarah as a teacher, I'm clowning. You know what I'm saying? But I knew Miss Jones. I knew not to clown in Miss Jones' class. Like, you know what I'm saying? I better sit there. That's what I'm saying. Like, when it's people that you familiar with, you can picture them as your auntie, or you know what I'm saying? You don't know if she, you know what I'm
Really know
saying?
your
Like
mama
that.
outside of school.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So it's like when they got all these white teachers, of course they gonna do what the fuck they want to do. Say anytime they feel that they don't want to do something or out of line,
How many
they
brown
go.
teachers is it in Green Bay public
So-
school system?
So
Listen,
I want
it's a
to I want to
couple
say
of them,
something to
but
that.
they can't do what they want to do. They can't.
So
Yeah,
do you feel like these kids feel like I don't see enough of myself being represented in here, so I don't have to listen to you?
that's part it. That's part it. And
That
and and
I,
Ham and Ham, you're on point. You're on point with the fact that some of these teachers have their hands tied with the administration policies and
That's the big
rules that are
problem.
in place.
Yeah,
So the teachers can't tell a girl who's wearing shorts with their ass cheeks hanging out
don't wear that.
to go home and change their clothes. They can't do that anymore. You know,
Mhm.
they can't. Yeah,
It's
for
part,
real.
yeah, it's part of like with like the gay rights,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
I can be a
Absolutely.
man, and
Absolutely.
I'm one with nature. If they want
Yep.
to be, they can be
Yeah. They
this,
can
they
be
can
a
be, you know
cat.
what
They
I'm saying?
can be a
Yeah, they
where
dog.
that
can
They can
be,
started?
be
Where that
yeah.
started? Where that started?
government.
No,
Oh,
where that
home, of
started?
course. Home, of course.
So what's missing? What's the main thing that's missing out of all the questions that was just asked? Where that started?
The parental
Yeah,
support.
yeah. I'm
If
saying
you
it got
get,
to be
if
it
you,
got to
if
be
The
you, let
accountability
me
at
parental,
finish,
home.
y'all. Let me
you
finish. Let me finish
you
now.
limited at parental too, though, because it's the
Let me
same thing. What can
let
you
me
do?
finish.
Yeah,
Let
because
me
Ain't
I
no
finish,
had
y'all.
police
mask
If
come
come
to
you
my
on.
at
door.
home, if you at home and you are used to discipline at home, you are going to be used to discipline at school or
That
some type
I
of
don't agree
form.
with that. I
I
don't
don't
agree
agree.
with
Listen,
that. I
I
don't
My
agree with
wholeheartedly agree,
homegirl,
bro.
I
Listen,
don't
my
agree.
homegirl's
listen.
on
If
probation right now because she smacked her child in the mouth, and the child went to school and said that her mom beats her. And this is a white woman.
this is this is
So
this is this is this is the different. There's a difference between slapping your child in the mouth and chastising your child to the point where they respect you enough to know not to go. They represent you when they leave your house.
Any part you could, you're getting a case if they report it. Any
guaranteed.
Right. They represent
chastise
where
them,
that
you
comes
pop
from.
them out.
Recording what? This is what I'm saying. What parents I don't get it. Ain't
Police came
my
to my
parent
door about my son.
my
Listen, let
parent
me tell
wasn't
you
I
something.
wasn't recording unto my parent. Like my I and that still goes on. Like you go to Chicago right now, you try to record something when you finna get your ass whooped. Like try to record something you finna get your ass whooped. Like it's not getting disciplined or getting chastised or getting yelled at. We don't have to think that ass whooping is a beating or a beat down, first of all, or disciplinary is a beating or a beat down. When you disciplinary somebody, you disciplinary your child. It's your child. You know what I mean? So when you leave this house and you go into this classroom or this school, you are a representation of me, your father, your mother, your family.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So here I am in this classroom. Yeah, I'm a goof around. I goof around, like you said, Ham. You know not to mess around in old girl class, but in this class you can get away with stuff. But guess what? In that class you ain't fell it either, though. You goofed around, but you ain't fell it. You know what I'm saying? You still was doing your
That
thing.
part.
So
That part.
how is it that we can come to the point where now we just got to where the teachers that's like, oh yeah, this child is out of here. Woo. Also, the parent and the teacher who have no relationship with each other at all, don't know of each other. You don't even know if this teacher or this parent, let's say come to a parent-teacher meeting, or you
Yeah, a
getting
lot of parents
disciplinary,
don't even show up to that.
or these infractions that they say that your child committed, you know what I mean, to stop the regulatory school flow. Like, no, bro. Like they have to be out in the community. Yes, it's true. They are not teachers of color in the community. It's a lack of that, but it's a lack on teachers, period, though. You know what I mean? Because no one wants to teach anymore because of how it is in that aspect of the field and how they underpaid. So you know what I mean? It starts everywhere. Everywhere it's a root. But at the end of the day, the root that we can change and control, or at least I thought we could, was the child, parent, teacher communication. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like
right.
you
But
you
we're talking child and parent communicating, and then we're talking child and teacher communicating, and then we're talking parent communicating, and then we're talking
Mhm.
child teacher parent communicating. So
Because
it
do we have the parents that want to be want to know the teachers? You know what I mean? Do we have the parents that want to be actually there involved? Ham, me and you went. Dang, we was at the meetings up at Preble. You remember the meeting they had when that whole gun
hmm
incident took place? And you said
hmm
it yourself right after the meeting. You was disappointed of the brown flavor you saw in there. It was
right.
me and you, Ham, and a couple more. Ham, I don't
Maybe
got no
seven.
kids go to school. Ham, you already know I'm there to support. So I'm not even of the. And we like, man, where the people at? You know what I mean? You had the ones that's always in the limelight there, of course. You know what I mean? They're trying to show their
hmm
faces. You know what I mean? Be a part of something, but and that's true because we already don't got that many cultural businesses here. You know what I mean? So
hmm
like, and here it was, we was in
Hey,
there with
I'm speaking.
10,000 white folk, me, Ham, and Mr. the Green Bay. You know what I mean? And he already done admitted, hey, I'm on both sides because I'm half and half. You know what I mean? So like, let's talk about let's talk about the parents actually wanted to be involved and
I
be
mean,
with these teachers and meet these teachers and see what actually goes on in these
they
classrooms, not
don't
just
want they don't want no parents in the schools because they want to control what goes on in our school. I'm
haven't seen them
telling you
show
right
up.
now.
I haven't seen them show up. I haven't seen them
Uh,
try.
we tried. We did it
You
for you
have.
guys. We
You
Right.
did it
have.
numerous of
You
times.
have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
one or
have.
And it's
two
to
of
a
us,
point.
one or two of us is different than 100 of us. That's
What
what
the
the point
fuck is
is.
that?
We need to figure out what's the difference between. Let me tell you, this teacher union. We need to figure out what teachers are on a teacher union. I spoke to Mr. Calloway over at Franklin Middle School, and Mr. Calloway, he's with the teacher union. When he told me he was with the teacher union, he says they don't pay them enough. So when it comes to de-escalating and conversations and communication, they don't get paid enough to do that, so that's why they don't do it. Any teachers that are on a teacher union. So when he told me that he was on the union, I said, "Oh, you're one of those. I can't fuck with you." And I walked away. He said, "What you mean, Miss Jackson?" I said, "You're one of those." Let me tell you, I was at Howell Elementary School. I pulled up one day to check on my daughter at Howell Elementary School. It was so high risk outside in the parking lot. There was a black family in one corner, and then the teachers are by the door, right? So when I got out the car, I'm trying to figure out, like, why is this so escalated right now? What the fuck is going on? I walk up to the teachers, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? They're like, just go inside, Miss Jackson. Just go inside, Miss Jackson. I got concerns. So I'm like, okay. So I go inside. She's like, hey, we didn't call you because we felt like Miss Girlfriend, we got her out the issue, but it was about being bullied in a group chat, and it went to something else. So when the parents showed up for that child, their daughter and granddaughter or whatever, they went straight on the they went straight to the playground. So parents, as we come and we are at a level, or escalate level, we cannot just throw ourselves in situations. We cannot walk on our school kids' playground without permission. We have to make ourselves aware that we are there. We have to check in. Okay, so the fact that, yes, they got them off the playground and now they're in the parking lot. So when I walked back outside, it was still at a high risk. The teachers are in the corner, scared out their fucking mind, look like they're about to cry. So I approached the black family, the ladies, and it was high, but I got them down to a level. We talked about it. 10 minutes later, here comes the teachers, and they want to have conversations. So it's a problem that the teachers don't know how to de-escalate, and they don't know how to have conversations. They don't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know how to do that, that becomes a problem, because I just seen it. I just de-escalated all this while the police pulled up. Police didn't have to do anything. They just cited the girl for entering the playground and things like that. But hey, if we can't de-escalate, how can we? You're not trusted. You leave it for the police to take care of it.
J-Man freestyling. I see you going crazy. But yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It be so much shit that go on between them schools from
Hammer, you see
Howe
how we
to
just showed up?
Washington.
We
Yeah.
we have to just start showing up, pulling up. We have to just start showing up and pulling up. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah, you ain't never lied, cause they be
If
on
we
some
weren't there,
funny.
Hammer, a couple days ago at East High School, hey, there might have been some kids in jail, all types of things.
Yeah,
That's how I'm feeling about some of these comments right now.
you stupid shit.
Nigga.
But
You know,
man, that shit, it's so much with that shit. Like it's crazy.
it is. There's layers. There's layers and layers. We're
So
talking.
like,
We're talking years and years of bullshit. Years. But like Trill said earlier, Green Bay's never had its revolution. I've been here since '89. There was maybe 12 black people total here in '89. So it's time. Like it's time. Like and everybody on here is bringing up valid points. LB valid points. Trill valid points. Ham valid points. Issa valid points. Now, who's going to step up though? It can't be just the same three individuals because then they mark those three individuals as nuisance, and then they start toning out the voice. But we know how it is. As a dad, you could tell your kid something 1,000 times, but let grandpa or uncle or somebody come in and say the same thing. Now your kid wants to listen. It's the same thing. What happened to the village? We got to get back to the village. Our people are we've been colonized. So we are not a community because a community controls itself and governs itself. We are a colony. We are being controlled by systems that have been in place for measurements of control.
yeah, and the whole city of Green Bay is just old as fuck. They need to
Old.
upgrade everything. They got
Everything.
1950 everything. Like,
Everything.
come on, like if y'all gonna like upgrade, like come on, man. These racist ass rules and
But look at Howard.
what
Look
they
at
call them.
Howard. Look at Bellevue. Look at all the Ashwaubenon. Look at what Ashwaubenon did in the last 20 years. Ashwaubenon looks like it's Green Bay.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like
So let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this. So do you think Dr. Taylor was right when he said this Huckleberry?
absolutely. 100%. This is like Mayberry, I think Trill said. Like this is 2025 version of Mayberry.
Yes,
Like this
sir.
is absolutely lily white because, and I say lily white because you got to understand, my family's from 30 miles west of here. My white family, they disowned my mom. They disowned me because of her decisions to have babies with a black man. So that's 30 miles west of here. So you don't think it? Like we moved to Green Bay because my mom wasn't seek refuge. So is this a lily white? Is this lily white town? Yeah, absolutely. Is it a big brother system? Yeah, absolutely. Is there a lot of old money? Yeah, Van Breedy's, Van Bossels, Van Buren's, Van der Landens, Van Zandens, Van Vans, Van Boos, all the vans. Yeah, man, enjoy. Nico, we rock with Nico.
Salute.
Hey, shout out Nico, man.
Yeah, shout out to Nico.
Stay peaceful.
He said, "Stay safe and stay peaceful."
For sure, for sure.
All right, love, bro.
That was dope.
So when we talk about these things, y'all, we have to understand. We have to encompass the whole picture, right? Like it's not, man. Listen. They have this perception of black people, brown people, based on the quality of people that have come up here thus far. Like, yeah, was there some bullshit? Yeah, absolutely. Did cats come up here and exploit? Yeah, absolutely. But I refuse to believe that Dr. Tiller and a few others fall into that same category. There are some good black folks up here, man. Stop acting like we all this, that, or the other. That is what white supremacy is. Period. And I had my own brown brothers tell me I need to stop pointing the finger at white supremacy. Like that blew my mind. It's evident. It's apparent. Look at just
Hey,
go
give
on
it,
the
hey,
just go
Damien.
on the government pages. Go on the government pages. Go look at the Chamber of Commerce. Go look at the city council. Go look at the school board and tell me that we're not governed by white supremacy.
Hey, Damien, give an example of the 100 emails they got about me, and you said it was my reputation.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
I've had to stand up for Isha in private spaces and places, and in 3 different occasions I was in a meeting with somebody from an official capacity of the city, and this third time I had to hijack the meeting. Like, hold on, hold on, what?
What they
Like,
had going?
They said that they received hundreds of emails about Isha's reputation, and before they could work with her, she would have to clean up her reputation.
Who said that?
Well,
Vicky Bryan.
okay, I didn't want to put her out there, but yeah, and
So who is this? Who is this
The
dude?
superintendent.
that the superintendent that just resigned.
What's
So
his
they just
name?
Vicky Byer is her name.
No, I'm saying, who is this dude in this picture right here? Who is this white black dude? It's a Greater Green Bay Chamber of Commerce or something.
Let me see.
Okay.
Is that Rick Cross? No, I don't know who it is. Let me see. What's his name? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if he lives here. He might be from Milwaukee.
I'm waiting to see what Isha got in that notebook.
Show the notebook, Isha. Isha got notes from fucking 2002 on their ass.
Swear to God.
I want to know what's in that notebook, bro.
From the
What's that
first
notebook, bro?
What you got? Start from the most interesting notes you got.
Recent, yeah. Oh yeah. Let's
Okay,
hear that.
some recent notes I got was over at Washington Middle School. So just recently last year, again, I worked very heavily with David Johns and Vicky Bryer. Again, I brought numerous of people to my table to have conversations, to get these people in the rooms and get people on another platform. Prime example, last year, Zach Pate, I got Zach Pate's program over at Washington Middle School. His mentoring program at Washington Middle School. We got him in there, but it got to a point that once he got in there, Cindy Olsen, she was the principal over there. You know, Cindy Olsen doesn't really like our kind, but when it came down to doing the work, she stopped Zach Pate's, she stopped him from doing the work. She wasn't the voice for him. He didn't get to finish his program over at Washington Middle School due to the communication, conversations. So he didn't get to finish his program 100%. And when it came out of the conversations with Cindy Olsen wouldn't even stand on anything at the table. She acted like she just bypassed over what was going on, and Zach Pate being in the building, being present over there. So I have a couple of friends that work over at Washington Middle School. I was having a conversation with her just a couple weeks ago. These are my notes that I took with her in our conversation. Natalie was in the back sucking a little boy's penis under the stairwell. They're zip tying lockers over at Washington Middle School. There was a parent who actually reached out to me probably the day before I talked to one of my friends over at Washington Middle School. Her concern, her daughter came home and said that they were zip tying lockers, that the little girl's locker was zip tied. So when I did reach out to ask questions, they said at open house, the school provided all students with a locker and a lock. When I asked about the zip tie, and the teachers even got lockers this year. All the teachers over there got lockers as well. When I asked about the zip ties, she said yes, the zip ties are true. Then she also said they also zip tie lockers that are not being used. But zip tying lockers, come on now, just leave the lockers where they're at. There's overdoses over at Washington Middle School. She said last year they broke up 7 fights in one day. They also said that there was a gun that was found in the bathroom. I won't give the kids' names. There was a gun that was found in the bathroom. The little boy who had the gun and his friend that were in the bathroom went back and told the hall monitors about the gun. The two boys were in the bathroom playing with this gun in the bathroom. They went back to the hall monitors and told them that there was a gun in the bathroom. But Washington Middle School hid it and said that it was a fake gun. The hall monitor's biggest concern is if it was fake or whatever it was, why would you guys not think it's okay for you guys to keep us in the loop about this? When they ask questions about this gun being in the schools, especially when it came to these two boys. One little boy the little boy who still attends Washington Middle School is a high-risk kid. He also plays football. They brought him down to the office twice that day, and they told him to shut the fuck up and be quiet about the gun issue. They also told the staff, the hall monitors, to shut the fuck up. Cindy Olsen also bullied these two hall monitors. One of the hall monitors that was a hall monitor, they end up switching her over at that side door where the parking lot is, where the kids enter from the backside. They put her there in that little area to let the kids in and out, because they said that she cannot be a hall monitor because she knows too much, and the kids are reaching out to her. So the Cindy Olsen lady she is in our schools bullying teachers that are speaking up. Special ed kids are unsafe at Washington Middle School. They said they're unsafe because there is only one or two staff that know how to do CPR. If kids that have an eating disorder or anything that need to be fed, they are making those two whatever they call them, aides, feed those students because of their CPR, because they know CPR. So why don't your teacher staff, why are they not getting certified in CPR? There's vapes are being found in schools. Alcohol is being used in schools. Staff are mistreating kids.
While she's looking at the next one, let's not forget.
So I know I'm not lying about the gun issue. When I was serving tables just a couple months ago, there was a lady who's married to this Mexican this Mexican guy. This Mexican guy used to work for the city. He was like a community officer. They just put him through the academy. Now he's a police officer. His wife used to teach at Washington Middle School. I ended up having a conversation with them at our table one day, and she said that she had to put her two-week notice in because of the gun issue, and the teachers did not. They're not telling them what's going on. With that student who got suspended for the gun, they permanently put him over in Minoka Middle School. Minoka, the Turner School. So they did expel the kid. You can't really call it expel because he's still attending Minoka. Minoka is still a district school. It's just an alternative. So that's where he is right now. And this teacher that put her 2-week notice and doesn't work there anymore, her biggest concern is like, hey, why are we not being, what's going on with the gun? Why are we safe? And what's going on with the kid who had the gun? They're not getting any answers or nothing. So that lady did quit because of the gun issue over at Washington Middle School. So again, it's a picking and choosing who we criminate, right? Because over at Preble High School, hey, they wanted that bad. They wanted that bad. But let's not forget that the administration did not reach out to that child's parents. They did not know where their child was for 48 hours. They called the school. The school gave out misinformation. When I came back and gave out the correct information, they still gave out the wrong information to the youth justice and whoever around the table. Youth justice, when they got the information, they got the wrong information that Preble got. So Courtney Keene, she needs to be reprimanded, and she needs to be out of her position as well over there, because if you are not giving out the correct information, then this is
Who is Courtney
important
King?
information that, hey, why don't you have an update on your contacts or anything about your students? But when you sent out that email, the parents received the email. So if you didn't have the correct phone number or anything for the parents, you still had their email because they received the email at 4 o'clock in the afternoon that there was a gun and what happened at Preble High School.
I want to say Courtney is associate principal.
Okay. And that she what, Caucasian?
Yep, absolutely. Young, 30
It's a lot,
something.
guys.
Yeah, it's a lot, and let's not forget, and you got to do your research on this. But I'm almost 98% certain we had a black principal at
Maybe I'm
Washington. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, there was a black principal at Washington Middle School. I think it was like a year and a half.
What was
And
his
she was
name? Oh,
it was a she. It was a she.
What was her name?
Man, I can't remember the name of this lady, but I believe she was a doctor as well, and she was a principal for a short period of time, and she got the hell up out of there. Yep,
What?
yep. So again, you know, Isha, I tell her all the time, the notes that she takes, the amount of detail that she's able to offer is the reason why they keep blackballing her and trying to push her out the mix, because she has the receipts. She has the receipts. And to her defense, I didn't believe her either a couple years ago when she was telling me, hey, D, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. I was like, yeah, right. It can't be that bad. So she started taking notes years ago and has notebooks and notebooks and notebooks of infractions and encounters from the police level, from the government level, from the school level, street level, like you name it. So they're definitely hiding things. But again, it goes back to creating criminals out of our children. There's no real crime here. They have to create the crime in order to get the funding. And they're not going to create crime with old heads that know better, so they attack our children. And to LB's point, it starts at home. We have to be teaching our kids the system that they're a part of. These kids are going into the system all free willy and nilly, acting this way and acting that way, not realizing that they're making themselves targets.
And can I also say that it's to a point, let's go back to the 29 shots. The police are getting them in their hands, right? Pulling these kids over, taking them down, bringing them down to interrogation, and turning these kids against each other. And causing retaliation, more retaliation.
Like they used to do in the city back in the day. They used to pick you up, and if you were Latin King, they'd pick you up and bring you to the Simon City
Yeah.
Royals. If you was a Vice Lord, they'd pick you up and bring you to the GDs. Same script. Nothing changes. Nothing new under the sun.
It's real. So we got our SROs up there. Our SROs up at our schools. No. Our
Well-
SROs, they're coming from the prison system. They're coming from the guards. How do you... Don't treat my kid like a fucking prisoner.
Period.
Wait, you said they came from the prison.
Yeah, one of the SROs.
There's two of them now.
There's two of them now.
One's
So
at
this
West.
like, okay, I didn't realize that. So yeah, they come from the Department of Corrections, and they bring that same energy inside the school. It's amazing the way he walks and everything.
Yeah,
It
he's a
triggers
short
me. It gives me
little bastard.
flashbacks.
And he stands
Oh,
there.
I know it's bought the short white guy. I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about. He had on the brown khaki pants all the time.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
the football
he's the same one who was tussling with that child in that child who got carried out in the body restraint bag as well.
For smelling like marijuana.
Okay.
And he was handcuffed from his ankles, and his arms were handcuffed, and he was carried out in a body restraint bag.
And so that's why I say it's deeper than that. So it started at the school. The parents weren't notified. The kid was held in the police station for several hours, being interrogated and investigated. Then he went to court before he was booked. He went to court before he was booked, and then was booked and transferred to another jail in another county before the parents were notified of where their son was.
Yeah.
Come on, people. And again,
Hold on. Was Lil Dog 18?
no, he's a high school
That's even
student.
worse. Yeah, that's even worse.
These are high
That's
school
my
students
point.
we're talking about. And then the fact that Preble was, and the fact that the district is holding so much information is ridiculous. The fact that when I was president over at Preble, I had to leave at 1 o'clock on Wednesday to go keep 2 other students protected at NEW because of another gun violence issue.
That didn't exist. It was just boys that had beef with each other, and the boy ratted out on the other boy who had nothing. He didn't have a gun. Just ratted out on the other boy, say he's got a gun in his backpack. And of course, oh my God, gun in the school. Let's go and make a big deal about the situation and blah blah blah. Come to be a false allegation, but nothing happened to the boy that made the false allegation.
But they learned that after they done violated everybody's rights and,
Absolutely.
and bullied everybody and
Yep.
all this other shit.
Yep.
That's crazy. Hey, but we gonna get into a quick video break real
Let's
quick.
do it.
Like, I don't trust bitches. You know, DTB like, I don't trust bitches. You don't know what the fuck going on. Okay, I'm DTB for life, cause I don't trust bitches. You would think it's 1865 the way we whip niggas. We put belt to ass, nigga talking BTA. Walk him down to pull him out his shit like it's GTA. You ain't never seen a real nigga, you gon' see the day. Soon as this shit get hard, they take the easy way. I ain't make it to the NFL, but I made a play. They ain't wanna let me in, but I made a way. Yeah, I'm a fucking shark, nigga, fuck the goat. I've been this way ever since the day my heart broke. I already got a couple G's, but I know you don't. I heard him say what he gon' do, but I bet he won't. Don't make me mad, nigga, I'll start a riot. I hopped on the plane looking flyer than a pilot. Just for a nickel, I up this cannon and start wildin'. Don't take no pictures, put away your camera, I ain't smiling. My bitch bad as hell, you would think she from the islands. I'm tryna touch a meal, I ain't tryna touch no diamonds. The way I push it on, you would think I had a stylist. They said I'm smoking on, hella strong, I'm the highest. So you ain't callin' talk about no paper, what you need. I fell in love with money, so my heart turning green. Before you put your pennies to the side, is it clean? Walked in the room, she got on both knees, I'm a king. I knew I was that nigga ever since I had a dream. It's Brown Street, nigga, you ain't fucking with my team. A shit talker, bitch, but I might fuck around the scene. I'm married to this shit, but I don't need a wedding ring, huh? I took the goals out, she wanna see my teeth. What's a fucking goat to a motherfucking beast? I grew up on the north, but I got family on the east. I used to couldn't afford to pay 500 for these sneaks, huh? I need a hat cause I just killed another beat. If you need a trick, then you got the wrong treat. When I ain't had no weed in too long, I can't eat. My granny died, I cried for 7 days, that shit weak, nigga.
What's up, y'all? It's Queen Jackson. You already know what it is. This is where braids meets beauty. I'm located in Oshkosh at 316 Court Street, and I specialize in braids and retwists for all hair types. Adults and children are always welcome. And while you're in the chair, check out my handmade lip balms and lip gloss, as we already know, healthy hair and soft lips go hand in hand, baby. Book your appointments today to keep your crown flawless, because over here, we don't just braid hair, we braid confidence. This ad was brought to you by the podcast Who Got the Buzz, where culture, conversation, and creativity always connect.
Yo.
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 Yes,
Hey,
sir.
man,
Yes,
shout
sir.
out Neo, man. Neo. That's the
Yeah,
first time I seen that video.
it's good to see him out. But like I said, just wait till the mixtape, man. I got a lot of niggas that send me some music, bro. So shout out to everybody who reached out.
So what you saying? You got Neo on the mixtape?
I
That's
got
what you
Neo on the
telling me.
mixtape, is what I'm
That
telling you.
exclusive? That exclusive? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm leaking shit. I got less than 10 days, bro. So I'm finna really get to popping my shit in the next like 2 days.
Hey, do your shit. You know, you ain't wrong.
Yeah. Now look, after the show, I'm gonna need you to stay on for a minute though. 100 shit. Okay. Because we kind of
Oh
had a
yeah,
little miscommunication yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was eating dinner when you hit me, you
yeah.
were
I
ready.
was half tired too. I ain't
It's
gonna-
all good. It's all good, brother. It's all good. I'm gonna even have LB do a little something too. You know what I'm saying? So
Neil,
again,
Hey,
I appreciate y'all,
Neil
brothers,
got
for
off on
real.
that.
Yeah,
hey,
you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
hey,
Yeah.
have
I
y'all
said I
looked
made
at
that beat too, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
just know,
yeah.
like, when you
I
hear
went hard.
the rest of how I got this like planned out and you know what I'm saying, structured, you're gonna see how the promo layout work, and the promo layout gonna work with the tape, and yeah, it's just gonna be that. So again,
Is you gonna
shout
be
out to my
dropping some
brothers, man.
I just want to know November 1st if the people gonna be hearing some of that when you live in action, because you know you got that thing on
Oh,
November 1st.
I got a lot. I got a lot.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So like it's going down. Like we finna have a
yeah.
lot of fun, because again, I'm finna get an artist a platform for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Only way you can fuck it up unless you hang yourself on this platform, boss.
What's that? Saturday, November 1st? Yeah,
Yeah,
Trill
Saturday,
Live.
November 1st is
Yeah,
going down. You know what I'm
back to
saying? We gonna
back
have a
Trill and
blast, me
Ham.
and Ham. Yeah. We gonna get y'all what y'all want. Cause everybody already know when it was me and Ham on combo duty, we shut the city down. It wasn't no event bigger than me and Ham. So
Not 2 old
we know
days.
what it is. Yeah, we know what
Well,
it is.
hey, that club was cracking.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Shout out
And
Frankie Shap, babe. Shout out
you know,
Frankie Shap,
and
man.
that's no diss to none of other DJs. And that's I don't want nobody like, man, Trill just got on there and said some wild shit. No, we gonna keep it real, because they was in there before us. Ham know this. Ham could attest to this. We was on the blackball list when when 920 popped up. Me and Ham was on. We was blackball 1 and 2.
I was at Bay Bar. I was at Bay
Yeah.
Bar for a minute.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, we was basically
Frankie Kane got us right out the slums and said, "Come here, man."
That was before Appleton reached out.
Yep. Frankie Kane got us. Yep. Frankie Kane got us right out the slums. Like, yo.
Frankie been real since he touched down from Germany. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Frankie Kane. Hey, what it's gonna take? Shit. Let me get him. Let me get him.
Always good business. Always good business with Frank.
Yeah, solid business, straight business, no issue.
No, never no issues, bro. Never no issue. When I first started doing business with Frankie, he like, come on, let's go do a photo shoot. Come on, let's go. I pay for your tux. I pay for the photo shoot. Come on, let's do it. Come on, mom, let's do it. What you talking about? He like, let's go. We need some promo. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And everything he said, we did exactly.
When I tell you, the man ain't had to open his wallet, touch nothing. Motherfucker in this motherfucker going through plenty tuxedos, plenty motherfucker. You hear me?
I remember the day of the photo shoot, nigga. I pull up. I got my black Dickie fit on. Everybody know, you know what I'm saying? The DJ Trill wheel, Dickie. I walk in the door. I see Ham, bro. I'm talking about Ham looked like he was about to go fight a fan case. You hear me?
He said a fan case.
Hey, because he was that fucking fresh, food. Like that nigga walked in there. I said, God damn. Frankie was like, I just told you all black. I didn't know. But hey, it's cool. I'm going to take mine like this. I wish I'd have got suited up and knew it was coming like that because I'd have, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Frankie, man.
It was the picture that we used for the old.
I remember that. I remember that, bro. Listen, that whole exactly what I had, man. Listen, niggas don't understand it. That was a great time in Green Bay club history,
out to
bro.
Frankie, man.
If you partied at 920 and you had a blast, bro, I appreciate y'all for coming spending time with me and Ham, bro. We tried to turn that motherfucker upside down every weekend.
Yeah, that was the funnest money I ever made. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, we tried to flip that motherfucker. Wasn't none better than Frankie when he hit you with that motherfucking flashlight and he tell you to turn it up. He tell you to turn it up. Yeah, it's on, bro.
Get it. I swear, because everybody know everywhere I go, like well, not everywhere, but where I be at, where was that, it was always at that time, turn it down.
Yeah, turn it down or turn that song off. Turn it off.
Yeah. Frankie be like, let's go.
Yeah.
He flashed that light, like, hey, I'm right here. Let's go.
Turn it up. It's 11:30. It's 11:30. And he telling you to kick that shit off.
12 o'clock hits. Let's go.
And the club used to go crazy.
On that smoke. LB on that smoke. Smoking.
You ain't gonna see shit but boys in this motherfucker. Nobody got a face in this bitch.
And that made it so hard for me as security, boy. I couldn't see nobody.
Nobody got a face.
And then Thiago talking about they smoking in there. Like, I can't tell who's smoking. Like there's so much fog in this piece. Everybody could have smoked.
I dislike dudes so much, bro. I also appreciate him because he take his job serious.
He did keep us safe.
You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck who you is, what you talking about. No, nigga, Frankie didn't tell me nothing. No, nigga, ain't shit moving. You want to get down? I got guns. I got knives.
In fact,
and then you just be like, this whole nigga, bro. But he just be doing his job, and he do what the fuck he knows.
He's thorough, nigga.
But
and that's what keeps the clubs open.
And I honestly had a couple of conversations with him. He actually cool. Once you get to know him,
cool as a bitch. He a New York nigga, bro. So he
a New Yorker.
Element here, bro. Right? He on his element here. He talk different. He move different. You know what I'm saying?
When you treat him with respect, he gonna treat you with the utmost respect, and he gonna let.
Facts.
You gotta
fuck with him. He cool.
Yeah, if you don't fuck with him, hey, he shutting shit down.
He should. He don't play
He
that
don't like
shit.
Drip Man though.
He's serious as a heart attack, goddamn it.
You said he don't like Drip Man?
I don't like a lot of
Nah, man. Drip Man showed up. I was at the Bra House 2 weeks ago, doing security out there for a couple events they had, and he was like, "That motherfucker right there, can't stand him." I said, "Oh,
Yeah.
Drip." I said, "Oh man, he ain't nobody, man."
Damn.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah,
Shout
man.
out to
Shout out
Drip,
to
man.
920, man. Shout out to when we were able to go out and have a good time as a community.
Hey,
And
man,
I
we
will
bringing
say
it back. We
this.
bringing it back. We
I,
bringing it
I
back.
will say this. Frankie was smart on many occasions. However, the relationship that he built with the police department to get everybody out the club, and then we as bouncers got everybody out the parking lot. That was the first time in my Green Bay where I seen the police department not press the issue like they used to do at all the nightclubs.
Mhm.
Like I literally seen them put people in cuffs and put people out of cuffs without taking them away. I was like, what the fuck? That's when I knew
Hey.
Frankie had it, man. I was like,
Hey,
wow.
look, y'all couldn't lie though. When the club used to get in that 920 in the Bay, that parking lot used to crack.
That
Oh,
block-
yeah.
Everybody know that shit.
Right.
Like, I would stand outside after DJing just to cool off and see all that traffic, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. That shit
Yeah, it went
stayed,
down.
you know.
Man.
But yeah,
It went
Frankie a good businessman. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
Absolutely.
I wish he would have had a
Look.
couple more years in him.
Look,
No,
Frankie
it's
kept
not just getting the right people in, like getting the right people on Frankie's side and just move. We gotta move.
But
We gotta move different. When we approach these people now, like we have to know, like we have to start calling out the bad apples. We can't continue working with bad apples anymore. Because we talk about reputation, like, hey, and I'm not gonna even. I'm just gonna say it and just. They already hate me already. I don't give a fuck. When it comes to Jason Wright, DeLawrence, I'm grown as fuck. So everything I experienced, like dealing with these people back in the day and how things went, I use that in my life right now. If I have feelings about people now that I'm 40, I got to keep them out the circle because back then your intentions weren't pure and you weren't that nigga back then. Now that you're stepping forward, when we can get mad at one, you can hate Miss Jackson, whatever. When it comes to dealing with our people, especially, and I'm going off experience of our youth, our kids in our community. When I reach out to parents, hey, can you get your son? Hey, Jason, hey, can you please get your son? I mean, I don't want to, please, I'm asking you, hey, can you get yours? And if we're not working to get our kids or step forward or like have conversations, it becomes a bother. So yes, when it comes to Jason Wright and DeLawrence, you made that status. Oh, you said I never said my youth in my community were innocent. I know these motherfuckers ain't innocent. I know that. I know that because I'm doing the work. I'm outside. DeLawrence, 2022. The splatter gun. I go, hey, DeLawrence, you stepped forward. You was all about it. A couple weeks later, we didn't hear nothing about you. You were disappeared. And now that you came back in the scene, Jason and DeLawrence, brothers helping brothers, and okay, well, all right, are we helping them or what's really going on? But you say, take my kids to jail, my youth to jail. Oh, nigga, now my kids are unsafe in your fucking hands. I don't give all my kids are unsafe. And I'm talking about my kids in my community. Your kids, too. So when you say throw my kids in jail, now my mind is like, oh, you ain't for us. You ain't for my kids. And now we get in these organizations, we picking and choosing what organizations we are getting active with, or are we helping our city kids? Y'all ain't never showed up into our inner city to give our kids some shoes. You ain't never showed up into our inner city, to our East team or what our East football team. Jordan Love and them, bring Jordan Love and them to. Hey, y'all doing great work. Y'all doing it for everyone that got money on the outside. What about our city kids that are fucking athletes? What about us? So you guys are picking and choosing what organizations, who got the most hand-on shit and shit like that. It doesn't work like that, and that's unfair because you're still leaving the kids out.
Damn.
Man.
Damn.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to throw no
man.
shade. I'm just being honest. I'm just this is the
Feel
fact.
you.
I'm tired of being out here like everyone's just looking at who is this chick? Why she keep saying her kids are unsafe in school? I mean,
At
who is
Matthew
she?
Golden, at Michael Parsons, at Jordan Love. Y'all hear this? Stop going to Ashwaubenon High. Stop going to Notre Dame High. To come where your coach at, where your people at, where they need your help at, man. That's what she's saying.
Yeah,
That's
like
what she's saying.
I literally just had to reach out to one of my
What the
homies.
hand claps, hand, man.
My bad. I'm over here rolling up in.
I recently had to reach out to one of my homies that are he's in the Georgia Atlanta jail right now. He's in a joint. He used to play for the football team, the Blizzards. I had to reach out to him. He's doing some time right now, and let him know, like, hey, we dealing with high risk youth, like shit like that. So he's in this organization, like he's still pushing from the joint right now in Atlanta. I don't know if you guys know James Finley. He's a coach over Colorado State. That's my homie. He used to play for the Blizzards. BJ Hill played for the Blizzards. He's over at Southwest. So
I know BJ.
right now,
I know BJ. Shout out to BJ.
So right now, I'm in the works of working with this man that's in the joint right now, doing some time, and getting James Finley, who's at Colorado, to come and do some outreach in our city.
Why is it that people like
Can I
don't
also
do
tell you
stuff
that I even wrote a long ass fucking this document that I sent it out to I Promise LeBron James I Promise program to get help as well.
That's what's up.
Damn.
Yeah, I was gonna refrain from touching on it, but
because D, I know you know those brothers. And
brothers.
yeah.
So
and yeah.
I'm gonna touch on it, B. I'm gonna touch on it, LB. I'll say this, man.
I'm rolling up. I'm waiting to hear this one.
I'm dead.
This is what I will say about brothers helping brothers, man. There's a lot of good individuals in that circle, man. And when I went there, it took me a year and a half to even partake in that group because of the reputations of the brothers that were mentioned by Isha. And I will admit, man, I came in with my arms crossed, eyes crossed, legs crossed, fingers crossed, the whole nine, right? Like just not really in it, man. I just wanted to see. But there's a magic that happens inside that circle that's undeniable. And I watched men go from suicidal tendencies to happy and progressing and things of that nature in the year that I've been in and out those groups. So the mental focus, the mental health focus, and the mental wellness agenda, I salute 100%. I'm definitely a fan of men working on each other and sharpening each other's swords. I'm a fan of those things. But what I am not a fan of is coattailing. I'm not a fan of coattailing. I'm not a fan of individuals jumping on other people's bandwagons when the fire is hot to get that light or get that shine, or to be a part of a conversation that you could have initiated with your platform. I'm not a fan of backbiting. I'm not a fan of fuckery or thievery or any of those things. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of smiling in people's faces and acting like everything is good in the surface, but behind the scenes, you're backbiting or talking about individuals. I'm just not a fan of those things. And one thing that really turned me off about the whole situation was that post about locking those kids up. Um, that situation that happened, that individual that got touched by those juveniles, that I got a message from another white constituent that I have that said, "Hey D, I was down there and I didn't have any problem with those same kids. Of course, I was minding my own business and not antagonizing them. Maybe had that person not poked the bear, they wouldn't have got bit." And
So wait, so you saying? Because listen, I said the same thing. I ain't gonna lie, I said the same thing because I remember as a kid, we was bad as hell. We did that shit too, but we only did that to the ones that paid attention to it. So if you trying to tell us, hey, stop cussing, or you can't stand on that garbage can, or it's like, nigga, shut the fuck up, talk. I'm a nigga, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, you like now you putting yourself, like you said, he was minding his business. If you ain't worried, if they cussing and you don't like it, move the fuck around.
So I think his exact words I want to get it as close as possible. He said he should have took his ass home instead of sitting there antagonizing those kids. I think was exact. Now this is from one of his white counterparts. So this is a white dude talking about another white dude that got beat up by some brown youth. So, so that's why I say, like, for DeLorean to jump on that post talking about lock those kids up, whatever, these ain't kids no more, blah, blah, blah. That to me sounds like Sambo behavior.
That sounds like a adult who has given up on the youth around him in the community.
Do you think he really meant that, or do you
I don't
think
give a fuck what you meant. You meant it because you posted the shit. You posted it. You meant that. And when I got in his inbox, I wrote him. I wrote the shit out of him like, hey, I'm going to tell you, don't you ever in your life speak about my motherfucking youth in here. You may not speak about them. You cannot speak about them when you don't know them. You cannot speak about them when you show up once a year. You cannot speak about them when you start showing up and being present. Then you can speak on them.
Yeah, and when I took it off the book, because there was some dialogue between DeLorean and I on the book, but when I took it off the book and I hit him in his text message, I didn't get a response, and so we never were able to have that conversation.
Well, he's supposed to be having a conversation with me very, very soon. So very, very soon. So.
Well, I just don't think, we got to call out the Sambos, right? Like, everybody, there's what Jay-Z said: house nigga, field nigga, rich nigga, po nigga, steel nigga, right? Right.
So I got a question for the parents that's in here right now, and Isha, Dame, y'all too, over the years. Just some questions, Drill. I'm quite sure you're aware of this stuff. In the Wisconsin education statute, there is a certain thing that they are supposed to teach your kids over the course of the years. And I just wanted to ask y'all a question: have your kids ever came home and told y'all about the following? The Incas and Aztecs? I just need a yes or no.
No.
Lois and Clark?
No.
Jacques Cartier?
No.
Giovanni di Verrazzano?
No.
Have they ever told you the inventors of Thomas Edison?
No.
The story of Emmett Till?
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
So in the Wisconsin education
statute, said, no.
Crazy with the nose, nigga.
In the Wisconsin state statute, they are supposed to teach you all forms of race all forms of where the race come from. The
Yeah, but you have
background,
to think about
all
it that
forms.
Trump just put in. Remember, Trump did.
I understand that, but this been going on. I'm talking about your high schoolers. I'm talking about your ones that seniors. I'm talking about Trump ain't been president for 18 years.
Right.
Right.
So these people, we got Spanish explorers before Christopher Columbus.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's the Lewis and Clark, the Jacques Cartier, the Giovanni de Verrazanos, the names that I can't pronounce type shit.
The Collins, yeah.
Even we can go up after that. The story of Emmett Till alone, and just coming home saying, "Hey, mama, hey, daddy, did this happen?" You know what I mean? Because that's what it would have been a reaction. Thomas Edison, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it wasn't just a light bulb. You know what I mean? It was a sound recording machine. It was a motion picture machine. Like, he did all, like, it was crazy. He ain't our color, he white, but yeah, okay. You know what I mean? It's crazy because this is in the Wisconsin state statute that I don't know what Spanish person they teaching them about. I don't know what black person they teaching them about. Probably Ricky Ricardo or some shit, or
Thompson, Ricky Ricardo. Hey, Lucy, I'm home. Looking
when it comes to the black people, you don't even hear about Martin Luther King no more, I think, or Malcolm X anymore. For that matter, that's just the common one. You know what I mean?
Right. The border ones.
And what's crazy is I said Thomas Edison because I know he, like Abe Lincoln, we can go there. We don't got none of them, but they talk to you about a Christian Kirk. They'll put that on the forefront of a Christian Kirk. It's okay for you to walk out your school for Christian Kirk. Let me tell you something. Don't get me like I literally the level of understanding that Christian Kirk told you to forget about all the people that I just talked to y'all about because it was history. And we shouldn't relate to history or have history in our lives. Well, history reflects on the present. Because in the present, here we are, still talking about what happened in history because it's going on in our present.
And that's a good point, LB.
I don't know if I'm high or what, but that just made a lot of fucking sense. I'm gonna say that.
Let him cook, though.
I'm gonna say that.
Bravo, and that goes back to
you rolling today. I ain't gonna lie.
I love that. And I'm so glad you brought all that up because that ties back to it's not happening to us, so we're not saying nothing about it, right? They're literally trying to erase any type of slavery, any type of black repression or oppression or any of that at a global level. So they're that's why
I honestly don't. I don't know. I believe that they don't know about it because they don't see it. They don't experience on the daily. So that's why they say that it's not
today's kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in 1992, when I was growing up in Sturgeon Bay, they burnt 3 crosses on our lawn.
In 1992.
In 1992, Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, 45 minutes north of Green Bay, we had 3 crosses burnt on our lawn. Yeah. Do you know? Back then, my mom, like right now, I'll be riding her ass right now. Like, damn, what happened? She was like, nothing happened. They told me to shut the fuck up. They told me if I stepped forward that I had to get the fuck out. To this day, as we speak, I have a brother. He's not always there. This brother of mine has been getting profiled and targeted. I honestly feel it's because of 1992 when they did run that cross. They was expecting my mother and my grandma and my father to just get up and leave then, but they didn't. They didn't. They raised all of us till we were all out. Besides, I have two brothers that live there. One is married, another one, he whatever. The one that's married, he's very dedicated. He's on the school board. He's very active. The other one, no. But they, once my mother has left Sturgeon Bay, and they knew that my little brother that was still there, they began to target him. They put charges on him that they have no evidence of. My biggest thing to my mother is like, hey, do you think that's okay what they did? Or they did this after you left. They have charges on him that they have no clear evidence of him doing it. And what's so crazy is because my brother is married to a Brigenhagen to this day, and Brigenhagens are very well known in the Door County area. There's a probation and parole officer who's been conflict of interest. She has been my brother's probation and parole officer since he in his 20s. This lady also has been Chris and Charles, my twin cousins, my dad, everyone else's probation and parole, but it's been getting let go of because no one is standing up of, hey, that's conflict of interest. You're married to someone I know. You married in the family type shit. So when it comes to racism and racist, it's still fucking alive. I'm living it right now, and I lived it when I was 7 years old as well too.
Yeah, it's just in different forms and different colors and different ways to be expressed now.
Yeah, they don't wear the white sheets and hoods anymore. They wear the bow ties and black robes, like
kind of like the mayor.
Like we gotta understand like where we're at, right? Like when in Rome, you know what I'm saying?
So what y'all think about the mayor? What y'all think about dude right now?
Hey,
What about him?
You know when we call niggas clowns? He's a bozo clown. He's not for our kind. He's not for us. Because if he was for our kind, he would speak up. He's not speaking up. He's not for our kind. He's not speaking up. Anything that's going on at East High School, you should be speaking up because your son attends over there, and you're keeping certain people targeted. And the fact that you steady keep building these damn parks. What are you building parks for? We don't need any more parks.
I can only speak from my experience. I can only speak from my experience when it comes to the mayor.
We have nothing for our kids, so he's not for us.
What was you saying?
So here's my experience.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
The mayor said my name on a press conference and then seen me a couple weeks later or is in the same room with me a couple weeks later and acted like I didn't exist.
Why you think that was?
Oh, come on. When I did shake his hand, you ever shook a dead fish before? I
get what you saying.
I've never shook
like when we shake hands,
I ain't fucking with
like
no
when
fish.
we shake hands, you hear it. You know what I mean? Like you hear it or you feel it. You know what I mean? So when I can just speak on my experience with the mayor. I know the guy's family. I love his sister is amazing. His nephew and niece are amazing.
Damn,
I've had a chance. Yeah, I've had a
reach
chance.
out to that man and get us an interview then, since you know that man.
All right,
like
fuck
that.
that
Nigga and tell that motherfucker. Man,
He ain't coming.
no,
He
I
ain't
ain't gonna
coming.
lie. He ain't genuine at all. At the little school meeting at Preble, I met with him
He
and
stood off
talked
to
with
the
him.
side.
He
He
actually had a nice a decent length conversation with me and LB.
Wow.
Woo! Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Can you read that, please?
No, I can't. I can't even see it.
He ain't supposed to be for us. We supposed to be for us. That's the problem. Stop looking for the help and build our own shit.
Oh, we
There we go.
need it.
We
Right.
do need to put people in these positions. That's how we do need fucking aldermen
Yes.
and
I said this before the show. We gotta
district
get our own
people.
aldermen, bro.
We
People
definitely.
that really control the communities, bro.
But who can we trust? Anybody that get in these positions be literally people that's not genuine.
Especially once they
people.
see some money,
They
they be for
be
themselves.
in it for the wrong reason.
Tasha
The money is the
Greenleaf.
controlling them.
They got secret agendas.
Shout out to Tasha for running.
Tasha's a runner.
Really. Shout out to
I'm
Tasha.
about to be a runner too.
I think Tasha should run.
Shit, Isha, get you a campaign. I got you.
I
Okay,
know
then.
Rick Crossan. I know Rick Crossan
I
is
need
running.
you.
Who?
Rick Crossan. I know Rick Crossan is running for state senate, I think.
Who is that? He here?
Well, yeah, he's an implant, but he's been here for a couple years. He was on the school board, but they
And they
voted
got
him
4
off.
open spots that's going to be open on the school board as well too.
Yep.
Do y'all know
Good
how
luck.
many teachers, how many black teachers are at West High School?
Don't talk,
5.
we're not talking about Mr. McNabb because he ain't black.
Come on, man.
It's
I
two.
can't go there. I can't
It's
go there.
two.
When I asked him for help, he helped me. I don't know. He put me in the
It's
right
two.
direction.
It's two. It's two.
But
It's
why
two
do
only?
you think that? Why do you think he helped you and not Isha?
I
Dana
don't
said-
know.
Isha said because you look like you the part.
Because I came in too strong.
I don't know. All I know is when I came in, I came in with a plan, and I came in with a conversation, and he couldn't help me, but he put me in a position to get help. So I appreciate that. If it weren't for his direction, I never would have got approved to be a volunteer inside the schools and started mentoring 6th, 7th, and 8th graders on entrepreneurship. So he's part of the reason for that.
Hey, chat on fire, cause low key he ain't lying. Cause I remember I made the logo for the blue too. So shout out to my boy, man. Cause he know what's up. Dion know what's up. Dion ain't lying. Dion ain't fucking lying. Like, see, look. This one thing that I like about Dion, cause sometimes he just be popping shit. But when
Oh,
he
God,
right, he
the
right.
Dion is speaking
But when
facts. I don't give a
right,
fuck.
you know what I'm saying? He right. And I remember that because I remember when me, Ham, Dion, damn near all the CBE, Mo White, we was standing downtown in front of the police station trying to get answers for some shit. And that's when it kicked off. Tell me I'm lying. You can't tell me I'm fucking lying. You know what I'm saying? That next night, that's when shit got turned upside down. Come on, man. Shout out to Dion for being a real nigga and being honest.
Okay, gang, Dion.
Be nice. Be nice, CBS.
Yeah.
Man, let's keep it real. Cause you gotta remember that whole movement, it was me, you, Dion, Mo. It was down there the whole hood. Like everybody was out there. Yeah, everybody out there flexing. Cause we wasn't going for that shit. Now all of a sudden it's like whatever.
Knocking on our door.
You know what I'm saying? But shit, low key, they tried to blackball everybody who was in that shit though. You know
Guaranteed.
that shit. Nigga, we got shows, police outside, extra. We can't even move around the state, motherfuckers hating so fucking hard. So like, let's be real. Like, we've been blackballed. We know what it's like. We know what it's like to have a come on, man. Sheboygan, that's all I'm gonna say. I can't do a show in Sheboygan to save my life right now, fool. Why? Because the police, as soon as they see that we at Dave's Who's In, we are fucking shut down. It's not possible.
Absolutely.
They popped off there on me.
Yeah, they popped off on me.
I ain't even think. I was kind of flattered. You know,
Man,
I'm like,
you gotta understand, like no, because you gotta look at it like this too, Ham. Look, you gotta look at it too, like our people, like as soon as we pull up somewhere and the police there, we automatically be timid. Like, what the fuck going on? Nah, nigga done drove all the way out here and I gotta deal with this off rip. Nah, bro, I'm gonna go back to the crib.
Y'all remember when the police remember when they were telling NWA they couldn't sing that song?
Bruh.
Oh yeah.
Remember the police used to tell the NW that's how Ham was, y'all. I swear to God, that nigga was
Man,
turned. He was
look,
like,
I done
what?
been
Oh
here.
shit, tell them who you came to see.
Oh,
He
I'm
said,
just talking about blackball shit. I can't find a job when you tell these motherfuckers beyond blackball me.
That's what they do. They got the connection.
That's
They
okay. 'Cause
threaten
I'm still
people.
standing up. They can't shut me the fuck up, and I'm not shutting up.
Good.
Yeah, they've been
man.
doing that since the beginning, man. They try to shut down everything and anything that organizes brown or black people. They want to control the narrative. They want to make us out to, the bottom feeders or whatever term they want to put on us. But I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for us because I can't sit by and acknowledge this bullshit, man. Like when I got arrested back in the day in the early '90s, me and my white homies used to do dirt. I'd be the one in cuffs. I'll be the one going to jail, not them. So I know for a fact how it goes down up here. And I've been security. And security, you do security at rock shows too. You do security at country events and Asian events and all of that too. And there was fights at the Asian events. There's fight at the rock events. There's fight at the country events. It's not just the hip hop events. So I will never stand on the side of stopping us from having our opportunity to express ourselves in whatever art form we choose because you deem us a threat. That's a you issue, not a us issue.
Yeah, you need more training.
You deem black folks a threat. You deem us a threat. You deem us unmanageable. That's because you haven't taken the necessary steps to learn how to respect us. And if you respected us, perhaps you wouldn't have so many damn problems with us. If you didn't fear us,
Where them claps at, bro?
Huh?
Where them claps at, man? You gotta give you applause for saying that, man.
Oh,
that was real.
my nigga.
That was real.
Hey, but look. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and this is spilling on into the schools. How are the teachers intimidated by children? These are children. These are children. Yes, okay, great. Some of them are 6'2". Some of them are 200, 300 pounds. Okay, I get all of that. But mentally, they're still children. So what this tells me is these adults that are in these places and spaces that fear our brown children, their parents, or their family members, it lets me know that mentally they haven't evolved, they haven't elevated, and they're not in the position to lead. And they should get the hell up out of there. But we need to stand up and take in those positions when they become available.
And get these people bad leadership out of these positions.
Get it out.
They're failing up. They're failing.
We don't want bad leadership in our own community. Like you said before the show, like we need to have that committee that's like, hey, bro, that ain't flying. Hey, bro, stop doing that. Hey, that don't make us look good. Like we talked about that before the show. Like that really needs to be implemented. We got to start holding each other accountable.
We had those same conversations with the mayor. We had those same conversations with the mayor, man. Literally, we talked about putting, male figures in the classrooms, in the school, even to, be able to, when those kids have those outbursts or those meltdowns, to just have somebody to talk to. We talked about bringing the open gym back up here, for they have somebody to go play.
Where's the community centers that don't have a motherfucking membership plan?
We told him
everything you gotta pay for these kids. Like y'all remember when we were growing up, we were just able to go do shit.
Yeah,
these kids can't just go do shit no more. Everything has a fucking price tag.
It used to be at St. Mary's. It used to be at St. Mary's over there by them projects on what
you had 9 open gym locations up here. 9 open gym locations. You had Fort Howard. Man, it was crazy. 7 to 9. 7 to 9. You go home, get you a shower, take your if you in high school, go home, get you a shower, take your ass to bed, get ready for school tomorrow. Cause we had some high school cats up in there too. We went back in there, we was hooping. And I mean, it's something to do. You ain't in these streets, you ain't out here trying to rob the next person or getting the wrong influence for that one rotten apple who is out here, you know what I mean? Because just look at the statistics right now. Like if you got 10, you would say that 7 out of the 10 finna be on some bull, but it was one that brought up the idea, and then was like, fuck it. So now you want to do it because if you don't do it, peer pressure kick in, and then boom, you don't do it, damn, they gonna make it seem like you a lame and all that shit. So now here you go, they all going crazy. But if they all someplace, man, and you got these open gyms, and some of these gyms had 4, 5, 6 courses in the schools, you know what I mean? After hours and stuff, and you can just play over here, play over there, other stuff was in there. And somebody say, hey, bro, let's go over here and do this over here. Bro, you ain't finna go do it, bro. Y'all good, bro. We good where we at, bro. Matter of fact, make it so bad, it's cold out there, bro, too. So what you talking about doing is stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, here we hooping. Like, you gotta create something.
All that existed in Green Bay once upon a time. My question is, why did it stop? And all that existed. We had YMCA dances. We had open gyms at 4 or 5 different schools, including St. Mary's roller skating rink. We had Roll Arena. We had Wheels in Motion. We had KK Billiards. We had Vibes Nightclub, which was a teen nightclub. We had Copa, which was a teen nightclub. We had Limelight, which was a team nightclub. Like we had team night at Bay Beach. We had all of these things in place. But what happens? They guise their supremacy under the guise of safety, and they say, "Oh, the community's not safe because these hoodlums or these juvenile delinquents ruin it for everybody."
They start allocating the money into other programs.
So check it.
Programs that really ain't turned out to be nothing. Or was for nothing, which actually leads us into something else after this break on what happened.
Right, yeah, we gonna pay our bills real quick, y'all. So you know what I'm saying?
Just say that we're rushing. You make suggestions and I just don't trust it. Cause we loving and lusting. Tell me all you made for me. Guess we gotta wait and see. Tell me what you take from me. Just don't ever play with me. Baby, do you feel safe for me? Don't leave, baby, stay with me.
Baby, you got me tripping. You got me all in my feelings. You got me thinking unclearly. It's off the focus sometimes cause you stay on my mind. Hate the thought of you with other niggas. Never been jealous, but you got me feeling possessive. Want you to myself, hey, I'm selfish. You got my heart on the squeeze spraying. You never leave, girl. I need you and I just can't help it. Cause you got my mind. You got my focus and time. You the main reason I shine. Without you, I'm nothing. Put no one above you. The love I have for you gets deeper with time. Even when I hurt you multiple times. You never let back, you stay by my side. You was my rock when I couldn't even walk. When I needed you most, you was right by my side. You kept it real with me. I went to jail when you visit me. You took my mind off the misery. You kept me focused. You get my love and devotion. Girl, your love's a drug and I want it. Cause you got me fiending. Your pussy wet Aquafina. I should be charged how I beat it. You think I'm solving the way that I eat it. Get deep from behind, make you seem like a leash.
How the fuck did you change on me? Tell me how you gon' lead and just act like we're nothing. I should fall in love and just say that we're rushing. You make suggestions and I just don't trust it. Cause we loving and lusting. Tell me all you made for me. Guess we gotta wait and see. Tell me what you take from me. Just don't ever play with me. Baby, do you feel safe for me? Don't leave, baby, stay with me.
Hey, I'm Leanne, the owner and artist behind Thousand Words Photography. For over 15 years, I've been traveling through the Fox Valley and all across Wisconsin, creating art with you that speaks louder than words. From weddings and corporate events to live shows, parties, and promotional shoots, I take your vision and add my eye. From newborn photography to senior photos, boudoir, and sports, and everything in between, I capture energy and emotion with every shoot. Next level creativity is my passion, and I can't wait to hear what you've got planned. So whatever your moment is, let's make it unforgettable. Contact me to discuss your vision, whatever it is, or your upcoming event.
Yes, sir.
He can freestyle on that, man.
And so I had to make sure we
Shout
pay
out
the
to our
bills.
partner. Shout out to
Yeah,
1,000
man.
Words Photography. Shout out to K to G, Different Layers Podcast.
Yeah, Love G,
Jose,
MOB.
Love,
Yeah, it's
Lip
all
Gloss
man.
in
Come
here.
on, man.
And our Mob TV.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shout out to y'all. Everybody back. Everybody back.
That's the only person we missing is Isha.
Okay, she'll be back.
Yeah,
But yeah. What we at, Trill? What you?
Man, I just look at this whole situation as like just being real, being a transplant here. You know what I'm saying? Like Green Bay need to update, man. Like they need an update, bro. You know how like a cell phone get an update, you feel me? Like software, and phone style. Like Green Bay need both. Like it need an update. Like it need an update, bro. Like it's stuck in like 1825 with rules from 1933.
And the crazy part about it is there's white folks that know that, but the thing is, they don't want to stick their head on the chopping block and ruin their livelihoods either. So it's a catch-22 for real. That's why I say I'm like Mike Epps. Dip me in chrome and put me on the hood like this. I'm coming.
Right.
I'm kicking down the doors. Like at this point, the things that I've witnessed in my 36 years of being here, come on, man. There's no way we should be having this discussion in 2025 about how we can't organize within our own community. That's why I say they run this like a colony, not a community, because if it was a community, they would let us govern ourselves, but they don't. And maybe we're not governing ourselves properly, and that could be another topic of conversation. But at the end of the day, I feel like there's enough leaders in this community that we gotta get together, we gotta stand together and just be real, man. And it's not always one entity or another. Why can't it be us? Why does it have to be XYZ business or XYZ nonprofit or so-and-so's idea? Why can't it just be the betterment of the people, period? At the end of the day, like, that's why we're here. I don't get paid to show up at these schools. I don't get paid to advocate and be an activist for our people. I don't get paid for that. In fact, I think it kind of puts a black eye on me, if I'm being honest, because I'm taking away from money making efforts. But at some point in life, where I'm at, money's not the only important thing. You know, being able to sleep at night, knowing that I did the right thing is important to me.
Thanks. Okay.
You said some real shit.
All right, Trill. What we got for events?
Man, we got a lot coming up. Shit, the first I know we bussing.
We got Sugar Shack right here. This is advertisement. Put up there.
Shout out to my
Let's
dog,
go. Let's go, Sugar Shack.
Yeah, he's
Shout out to Sugar Shack.
Shout out to that boy, man.
You know, Thursday you got Beezy.
Beezy tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying?
Beezy Bash.
Yeah, the Beezy Bash.
Yeah, y'all know Chris Brown gave me that. You know what I mean? I tapped in with Breezy. He told me, I can go ahead and do some shit.
He's sticking with that shit.
Yeah, he on with that one, low key though. You can't
He on though. Man, you know, I've been fucking with
Bro,
Breezy.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen something so crazy. I wanna. It's
I'm gonna say Rockavelli Slime them this weekend.
Yeah.
Black Smoke this weekend. Cash Money, No Limit this weekend.
Milwaukee Bucks tonight.
This shit.
Yeah, Bucks tonight. Yeah, I seen that too.
Man,
I seen that on Facebook. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I ain't gonna lie. It might be slick decent.
Yeah. It's a
haunted house thing?
Yeah, it's a haunted house basically.
What day that is?
Shit.
Weekends only.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That'll be dope.
We might have to get a group together and go see what they about.
$29.95 general missing.
Y'all got
Shit, that's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. They better.
Yeah, the
That
government shut
motherfucker.
down. They might have to take
That
95 off.
motherfucker better be scary than a bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
But you say you gotta be
Somebody
walking through
tap
that
in with
motherfucker
some
scared for your
football
life for
players.
$30.
But I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't doubt if they shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, you know
I
they gotta
wouldn't.
pay all them costume
Tell him I
people
need a
and shit
tire
for.
too. Tell him I need a tire too, D. He over there
What
get us some tires.
Yeah, everybody need to be getting tires, niggas. For to be wintertime, nigga. You better take them summertime tires off, nigga. What's wrong with you, cuz? Fuck wrong with y'all. That's how I know. That's how I know you niggas don't take care of no cars for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ride,
oh yeah, him, yeah. Somebody hit me on that the 1985 you seen that?
Look at you is open the snap old school. Stop capping.
Wait, what happened?
That 1985 Caprice I sent you.
Oh my god, boy, you sick, bro.
So look, I sent you a 1985 Caprice. Look, y'all posted. Hey, Hammer pulled this Caprice up I sent him. Right. Look, they say you don't got to use it for what you want to use it for. They say you can use it for parts. And I was thinking that your joint needed that one part. We can just go grab that, and you be out here rolling for the Packer game Sunday. That you know what I mean? Because you know what's going on Sunday.
I ain't gonna front my mood. Trill, look, check this out. I don't want shit off this motherfucker right here.
Yeah, let me see. I might want the glass in that motherfucker. How much is it?
Yeah.
I don't want shit off this one. 1,500.
All right, because I'll say the 2 pieces of glass that I would want out there, but the 3 pieces of glass out there, motherfucker ain't gonna cost me 1,500. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but shit, what's wrong with it?
You got that one I sent you for 8,500? You don't got that one I sent you for 8,500.
1,500. That's a steal though. You know what I'm saying? Low key.
Nah,
that's really. I ain't gonna lie to you. It really is because you got everything's there, like frame there, and then like if you was a real nigga, shit,
and the flowers come with it.
Man, fuck them flowers, bro. We talking about real deal money purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like real
no,
shit.
good. I mean, if you a motherfucker that, you know what I'm saying?
Like if you want a project car, that's a dope project car.
Hell yeah.
But if you want something to ride tomorrow, that ain't it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it.
Definitely ain't for me. I'm good on that.
That ain't it, big dog. But yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even use no parts off that bitch.
Give me the glass. Ain't nothing like original glass.
Hey,
I'll take something like that, like the
ain't nothing like original glass.
Logos or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Emblems, original emblems. Yeah. Other than that, you keep that shit. Yeah, you keep.
Nah.
You keep.
Hey, but I got some more. Some more little sauce too.
You got some more sauce?
Man,
yeah,
come on with it.
You know,
we do that before we get into the sports section.
Shit, Mr. Greenback, nigga, when you gonna throw some rims on that Charger, bro?
Man, I'd Uber too much for that.
Here you go.
You do it, man. Some more sauce. It's sauce time, man.
Go ahead, do your shit.
Hey, man, it's that time of year. It's that time of year. If you ain't know, it's NBA season.
Yes,
and
sir.
the Bucks kick off the season tonight. Yeah, y'all got Giannis for one more year, I guess. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all make it through there. But last night kicked it off real talk.
Hater.
Last night kicked it off real talk. I ain't gonna lie. The game went to double overtime the first one, but it probably should have been over the first time. This nigga Kevin Durant called a timeout with no time on the clock. No, with 3 seconds on the clock, he called a timeout. But he ain't had no timeout, so it's supposed to get a technical. But the refs ain't do that. Let them go into another timeout. They was livid. That happened. The Lakers looked like shit.
It wasn't LeBron last night. He was on the bench, wasn't he?
LeBron was on the bench looking like
Phil Jackson.
What the fuck did y'all think Andre Ayton was gonna do? That's how LeBron was looking. That's how he was looking all night. Draymond was tossing the Ayton to get the fuck up out of here, boy. What the fuck? And I'm telling you, like, it was retarded. And LeBron doesn't like Luka had 47. Luka 47, 15. And let me tell you something. Unless you finna go over there and bring Uncle Drew right now, Lake Show don't look good. But Milwaukee tonight kicking off. What else we got going on?
Who the Bucks play tonight?
Who do they play tonight, man? I was looking for the hat right now.
I'm gonna say, come on, man. You the sports man. You supposed to have that on deck.
Yeah. page.
The
Really.
Wizards.
Washington Wizards. Yeah, they made it. I knew it was somebody because I had it right here. Chris Middleton gonna be in the starting lineup for Washington tonight. So that.
He finna get a Bucks a 20 ball off rip. He finna get a Bucks a 20 ball for trading his ass.
So I'm just thinking, if Kyle Kuzma sticking Chris Middleton, right?
He trash too.
And that's who they traded him for.
That's the whole point. He finna get them niggas at least a 20 ball.
You know
You
what I
can
mean?
believe it.
Hey, they both trash. Kuzma just younger trash.
But what if
Kuzma
Chris
got
put
upside,
that
but he just
Middleton gonna give him that 30 ball Jamal though?
Hell no.
What he gonna give him, bro?
He gonna give his ass 13.
I'm about to say 15 max.
No, mom.
15, 5 and 4, nigga. That's gonna be his max out line.
Let's get into what the town really know though, that the Packers are playing this weekend. It is a big game for the Green Bay Packers. More importantly, it's a big game for I think everybody. They going to Pittsburgh playing their old quarterback Aaron Rodgers on Sunday Night Football. So it's gonna be Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know, Ham, how you feel about that? You don't care about A-Rod that much, but what you think they finna go in there and do?
Fuck A-Rod. Fuck everything.
Perk Rogers.
I hope they cart his ass off the field.
Can we talk about the Bears being 4-game winning streak for the first
Hey,
time?
I ain't want to say about no 4-game winning streak. You know, Ham was gonna boo that shit, but
y'all got it. Hey, look, this is one thing about me. This is what I try to tell the Bears fans when they be sucking. Pause. But
that was a delayed ass pause too.
Yeah,
okay, he caught it.
I keep it real, bro. If y'all doing y'all thing, y'all do y'all thing. But this was just what I'm a believer in. The Bears can do whatever they do all season, but as soon as they play the Packers, they find some way to fuck up and lose.
Except for the last game of last season.
I like how they did this year, where they ain't played each other yet. Like they ain't played each other. You know what I mean?
I think if the Packers played the Bears this year, like to get to the playoffs, I think the Bears will win. I think the Bears win. They're just honest.
You think it'd be a good game, but the Bears will win type shit.
No, whatever. The Bears gonna win. Like,
but
just be honest.
The fact that they don't play till like I think Thanksgiving. I want to say.
Yeah, I want to say like the second week of November.
So the fact that we still got 2 games, Bears and Packers, and we already this far in the season, week 7 and shit, and it's gonna be like week 10, bro. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
It's gonna be crazy. You know what I mean?
I like that.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears beat the as a football fan, just saying like I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears beat the Packers, but of course I'm gonna be rooting for the Packers.
Let them know that hell, because just remember we is trying to get at Jordan Love, at Matthew Golden, at all them to come and support us in the community, pop up. So don't think we're against y'all. We support y'all everything. Thanksgiving coming up, y'all think y'all on a 4-game road trip, then y'all will be back. So maybe that's time y'all can come and show y'all faces in the community. Besides showing
that'd be great.
If y'all want to, for real. Somebody else on the post on the live. Tag one of them to this post, man. Matthew Golden, Jordan Love, Dobbs, all them, man. Big Kenny gone, ain't he? They traded
Big Kenny went to Dallas.
Who else we got left over there that been here? Ain't Elton here? Elton Jenkins still here, ain't he?
Yeah, Jenkins still here.
Mr. Jenkins, we know we've been fucking see that's Beezy a bet fan, you know. I know Jenkins, so you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Quay Walker, all them guys, man, you know. Hey, come on, we here. We here, man. The people here, man. You don't gotta be out there just because it's close to the stadium. You know what I mean? And they telling y'all to go over there for some promote. No, come on over here, bro. We gonna show y'all
come into Green Bay.
Come into Green Bay.
Come into Green Bay, right.
Yeah,
I tell them all the time, bro, like it's a whole community that they keep y'all from and keep us quiet.
Two tails of Title Town, baby.
You just got here, bro. Look, Michael Parsons just got here. He's standing in the Airbnb, y'all. Real talk. Real talk. That's privy information, man. Tell him he got some people here that's gonna fuck with him. You know, on real.
Absolutely.
Beezy hit me to the street. You know what I mean? Stephen A. Smith gave me that news.
Hey, if it wasn't for Parsons,
keep your ass on.
If it
He's
wasn't for
serious
Parsons,
too.
they wouldn't have won that last game. Just being honest.
3 sacks.
Yep.
You hear me? Just went crazy. You know what I mean? Because
Went crazy.
Green Bay was definitely keeping them boys in the game.
Absolutely.
Michael, look, it was crazy on the second down. He was in the game. He said, "You know what, coach, just give me one breather." He went back in that bitch on third down. Sack. I said, God damn. God damn. We're gonna end this little run right here that y'all thought y'all was finna do. And that's you know what I mean. So yeah, we fucking with y'all in the community. We definitely following y'all. You know what I mean. So come fuck with us and follow us, man. Real talk.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
So that's the barbershop talk. We got the sports out the way. I did have on records. I said that earlier, y'all. Like football season is ended for a lot of them schools and stuff like that. Sports, the sports thing is one of the major things we need for our surrounding schools. Actually, man, believe it or not, our surrounding schools suck at most of the sports.
Yeah, shout out to FRC. Shout out to 1848.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something? I ain't gonna lie. The Metro on sports, bro. Ask Aroni Tony, bro. Like no bullshit, bro. For the
shout out to what Malcolm doing. What Malcolm doing over there at West.
See, but that's the thing though. He had to change the culture, bro.
Yeah.
He had to change the culture to make it to be what it's supposed to be. Now it's bogus that because from what I heard down the grapevine, Southwest won't have a girls' varsity basketball team or something.
Right,
like
which
that.
is crazy.
West,
knowing they got an NWA, WNBA player.
I heard it was both.
But who they look over though? They looked over Harry Boyce.
That was Southwest. And he went and got hired somewhere else.
He went to
Providence,
like Providence or something like that.
Providence, But that's why I say the gatekeeping is real, man. If you don't give a couple, they ain't gonna, they don't want you to have a voice or a free spirit, man. That's crazy. Harry Boyce was overqualified for that position. The fact that he was willing to contribute to Green Bay in any shape, form, or fashion, they should have allowed him to do so, especially since the mayor gave him the key to the city at one point. How does a man who got the key to the city from the mayor not get a high school coaching job?
Who got the keys to the city?
Harry was awarded the key to the city back in the day.
Yeah, and the fact that Harry did apply for that position. Actually, we could talk about that because it's gonna be it's gonna come up in conversation low key because I've been having conversations with Mr. Boyce and the fact that like this whole Nico thing has sparked a lot of eyes in our community. It's making real leaders or people that have been in this.
Damn, man, she gotta stop moving around with that Boost Mobile.
She be going through a tunnel. She in New York. She in
a tunnel.
She in a tunnel, man.
Yeah, that Boost Mobile, man.
She said that Boost Mobile, oh shit.
No, that's a Talk Tech now.
but yeah, I mean, but I agree. I think Harry should have definitely got that position. I think there's another Chris Walls. He was another good candidate for that position. So there's people.
So they rather lose the program than hire these qualified black men,
brown faces. Yep, absolutely.
In these programs.
I don't know. That's what it seems like. I'm not saying that's it, but golly, man, I've been here a long time, and I know these fellas are qualified for the positions. I know they are. Why they're not getting them is beyond me.
Because it's picking and choosing. It's favoritism. It's favoritism at the end of the day. So how they're treating Nico, talk about the favoritism. No, the district, you guys are favoritism. You're picking and choosing. We put in these positions. Again, they got Lisa Lip, who's over at East High School. Then you got Lisa Lip's sister-in-law, Miss Lip, that's over at Preble High School. Last year, I recently applied for the track and field position over at East. Do you know they Sassy Matthews declined me, and then that's when they put Lisa Lipp's sister-in-law for the coach over at East High School.
Yeah, I applied at East High School a couple times for a couple different positions. Didn't so much get a fuck you email or nothing. So and when we put the all call out, there were several brown folks that said I applied too, but never got a call or never got an email. So there's some questions, man. Like, what's really going on? They try to control the narrative.
He going through a tunnel now. There you go. Yeah, they got it on lock. They definitely got it on lock over there, up here. Trill, you good?
So we also plan on we're also planning a walk. I'm gonna get flyers out today sometime later on for a walkout on Friday and protest to the DOB on Friday morning.
What, the DOB?
District building, the school district building, the district building on Broadway.
So what is it? It's a walkout and they walk into the district?
Yeah, so basically we're gonna give our students a chance to get their voice heard, because while we were over there a couple days ago, you see how they were locking doors, standing by the doors, threatening our kids. A lot of kids concerned, like, we didn't have enough time to make signs. We didn't have kids are scared to leave out because of them threatening them. So I want to give the students enough time to be prepared and let them know it's okay from the protest and it's okay for them to walk out.
So what they threaten them with?
Where they can just all walk.
Losing their extracurricular activities, not being able to participate.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you know, getting on the loudspeaker.
I got a question. So if they protest, they can't do nothing extracurricular with the school?
I mean, that's what some of the kids were saying. Some of the kids were saying that the teachers.
That's what they're threatening. But
yeah, they went on the loudspeaker and what have you, and try to talk them out of protesting and saying that there'd be consequences, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, you know, I don't necessarily. I believe half of it.
Do you think we should encourage them to do that though? Like to walk out of school?
Well, I mean, the bottom line is there's civil rights. There's civil rights, and they're well within their right to voice their concerns peacefully, just like an adult is. So, do I want to encourage them? Well, I'm not going to say, "Hey, kids, let's go ahead and do it." But what I will do as a parent and as an advocate is show up if the kids decide to do it, so that it's done properly and they don't get themselves in trouble or they don't get hurt in the process.
Yeah, I agree.
But we also had a police officer who was very fluent with me, very fluent to the point of he was there and he was on business, and he said they're able to voice their voice. You can't take their rights away, and he's willing to stand with us as well and guide us through.
Okay. And quite honestly, I think Trill might have said it, where maybe it was you, Ham, where this generation has to be the generation that speaks out and stands up for rights and things of that nature, and we got to be the ones to educate them. You know, like the baby boomers are dying off rapidly, and they're the ones that have all the power and control. And so it's for us to make sure these youngsters understand their rights and understand their history and understand why their parents and grandparents are angry, or why their uncle who they love so much has been incarcerated or whatever. You know, it's our job to educate them on what they're not being taught in the public schools, and to keep them safe while they're exercising their civil duty, their civil right. They have a
So
right.
what exactly is a SRO?
A student resource officer.
A student resource officer.
Yep, that's
But
what they labeled the police officer inside the
but
school.
that's what. So they still law enforcement.
Absolutely, 100%.
What
And that's
resource? Hold on. What resource is he giving the student?
handcuffs and handcuffs, tickets, and incarceration.
Because I just don't like the
So
title.
right,
SRO student.
yeah, I'm confused
student,
on why they
like,
call it
yeah.
a resource. Like
What
what
resources?
fact that-
Hold on. What resources is he giving to these?
other
kids?
than
Nothing.
other than taking them to jail? Like what is his job? Like
They're-
what other
they're-
than like if something happened, you know what I'm saying?
Great question. They're literally the school's security guard dogs. Literally. If their school here, for example, back in our day, you know, if we got into a fight, the
Security.
school gym teachers and the counselors or whatever, they came and broke it up and separated us, put us in different rooms, talked to us, all of that, called our parents, all of that. We went home without a criminal ticket, without incarceration or handcuffs. Now it's not that way. Now they got the kid. Like, for example, there was a fight when I was at Preble the other week, and the police officers on scene ran to the scene and grabbed the kids up, went hands-on with the kids, things of that nature. So it's not an administrative situation no more. They're actually policing our children inside the school.
That's what that go back to say what I said earlier when I said, like, if you see a national sports game, NFL, NBA, and a fight breakout, like the local sheriffs don't run on the court and unless they get like stupid crazy, but like for the most part they not like issuing tickets and like this. So like why is this
Rashid
officer
Wallace ran into the stands.
right? So like why is this
that
officer,
one? What's your boy name? Ron Artest, nigga.
Ron Artest?
Oh, Ron Artest. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So
Like,
disorderly.
That was the same game.
Yeah,
That was the
so
same
disorderly conduct. You know how much they're charging for disorderly conduct at our schools? $800.
yeah. And that's what I don't get. Like, why would they have somebody in the schools? Like they got
preschool to prison pipeline.
Right.
It's all part of the pipeline. Like
No,
I'm
what's
telling
the other
you,
one?
it's all tied in to the preschool to prison pipeline. Wisconsin is an institution incarceration state. They have to keep filling those beds up in order for those stocks to rise.
So have anybody came to them and be like, hey, let's get security inside of these schools instead of these officers.
Yep.
And then if they get out of can.
Yep. I designed a Dads That Do curriculum where it was dads fathering the community instead of policing the community. And so Dads That Do would have been fathers of students past or present that go into the schools and are there in the halls, are there in the lunchroom, are there before and after school, etc. But also we would be involved in city functions as well, like fireworks and Bayfest and Oktoberfest and whatever, where there might be outbursts of situations. So yeah, there's been things drafted, but we go back to the gatekeeping. It's not. They don't. Why would you? So they don't. Okay. So if we fix the issue, the funding stops. If we fix our kids, there's no more federal funding coming to the Green Bay Police Department that has 25 extra cars parked outside their police station that haven't been used in months. You know, the 3 Teslas and, you know, the big tanks and all these things that they say they need in Green Bay, but never use. A dive team that has all this extra money being spent, but never use.
Baywatch.
Yeah, man. Like they're spending all of this money on things that we don't need as a community, instead of they're doing punitive measures instead of proactive measures. They would much rather keep the problem, quote unquote, the problem to existing, so that they can keep saying that the crime rate is growing, but the crime rate's not growing. They're tilling the soil of our students, turning our children into criminals, which then makes stats align in their favor to say, hey, see, we told you crime from this date to this date has gone up this much. What they're not saying is what percentage of that crime rate was juveniles under the age of 18. They're not showing that.
Is that recidivism?
Recidivism, yeah, recidivism. Those are the the reoffenders, right? The ones that get out and go right back. So if you get in trouble at 12, you're likely. I was on a prison panel. A couple weeks ago. Everybody on the panel went to prison, except for, and all of but one person went to juvenile prison also. So there's a pattern. If we get them young, we keep them in the system for an extended period of time.
Yeah, we don't have to wait on them to get here. We can we entrap them.
We can influence them. Yeah, we can encourage them to do that.
To keep coming back. That's a different form of it. You put me in. I be in stores, bro. I be seeing kids steal. I literally be seeing kids. Like I be like, what the hell? And you know, I mean, shit. What? Like me and him, we be having talks, and he don't be wanting to hear shit I got to say, because I be talking about some political shit. You know what I mean? And he'll be like, "Hey man," it'll be like, "What the fuck dude doing for me?" Or like, "What are you doing right now?" And when he say that, I know what he mean, because in my current situation, in my likeness, in my life, in my livelihood right now, my family, everything that I'm doing in my life, like, what is that person doing for me? It can be the governor, the mayor, the whatever, alderman, whatever, president. Like, what is they doing for me? And to the effect of it, when we look around, you know what I mean? Everybody know the little midget that's on the corner out here homeless. Everybody see him.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And he ain't the only one. And then the kids come home from school. They don't eat much in school. They can't really eat much at home because the way times is and food is high. I just seen beef jerky. A big pack of it was $17.99 in the store.
Whoa! Right. Why you bring up beef jerky though, guys?
It's just snacks that kids eat that I just know that. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, so they out there stealing for what they want. Now they getting little tickets and shit. See a little music video or hear a little rap song or see the influence of police officers and stuff like that, and all may think it's cool to get chased by a cop or steal this and that. Think you cool, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, and it gets stuck in their head, and they might get away with it a few times too. So now that they got away with it, they like, yeah, I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? These, you know what I mean? And then here we go back to the school, back to the crib. You ain't got hey, like for real, it is a revolving setup for the teenage to adolescent adult to fail, and then you go to the school. It just so happened they get to the school where parents are supposed to send their kids to every day, and this is what happens. But it's crazy because you talk about all the money and all the stuff that this goes to, and we got programs up here in our very own community that has been allocated money and given money for such programs that you talking about, Dane. And the money just goes. Lots of it, and the money that goes under the table. And I've seen some of your posts that you talked about. It was a program called what was it, OVP?
Yeah.
I did my research on it as well because I was influenced and I wanted to see what you were talking about. And man, that money been around for a long time. And the program ain't opened up till I think it was April of last year, and then it closed in July. But I think on the news, Tony Evers, he gave their ass $1 million in Green Bay.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for April to July open and close. And I don't know if you can elaborate what this program was for, but we ain't seen shit, and we just want to know where the money is because we can open some of these gyms that we want to get opened up. Shit, hell, they
Absolutely.
could have used some of that money to buy some of them fucking clear backpacks that old girl wanted to make everybody wear. These motherfuckers
Absolutely.
school, what they talk about. So, like, what's really fucking going on, Damn? If you want to elaborate on what the program was here for, what
Well,
people want to hear.
well, what I will say for legal purposes and reasons, what I will say is the facts are all laid out. They are public record. It's a grant funded situation. So if anybody wants to ask the right questions and get that and exercise their Freedom of Information Act, they can get that information. But I ask one question. Everything you said has been true, but to protect myself in this situation, I ask one question. If anybody in Green Bay has received services or resources from the Department of OVP in Green Bay, Wisconsin, step forward and speak on what services or what resources were provided to you from the inception of the program to the close of the program. If there is one person that can speak up and say, they helped me with ABC, XYZ, I'll jump off my soapbox.
So you saying they ain't did shit?
If there's anybody listening ever from the beginning of the first press conference when they said they were gonna, if you look on my page, I have all 4 press conferences pinned on my page. The first press conference where Isha was there, David Wilson was there, Jerry Overstreet was there, Andrea Crescent was there, the chief of police was there, the mayor was there. I wasn't hired at the time. It was that press conference where they said this funding is going to go to the community to offer support in these different categories. They were going to give the money was to help people to get jobs, or it should be pinned right on the top. It should be pinned. Yep. If you open that up, there you go. There's all the links right there. So if you watch that first link where it says, I should say first press conference or something like that. That first press conference is when they initiated the press and they introduced the program to the community, and they talked about what those funds were for. Now, what I can say is, I wanted to work with individuals. I wanted to help individuals. I asked for participants. I asked to be involved. I mentioned gun violence situations and scenarios, but I was told that it's not an OVP situation, that the Green Bay Police Department are handling it, and stand by for now. So for all intents and purposes, to protect myself from any type of repercussions legally, I will say that all the information is posted publicly so that those individuals that aren't in fear of their livelihood, because if you know Green Bay police, like I know Green Bay police, they will mask up in all black with no signia in unmarked cars and ride down on you at 3:00 in the morning, and put you in the Brown County Mental Health Center under a 5150, and nobody will know you're there. Not that I've experienced it. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but that's been my experience, and I don't want to live through that again. So,
okay,
5150.
Say that.
Y'all from the jungle and leave me there.
That.
Yo, I'm gonna speak a little bit first. I don't know. I'm just gonna say April, May, June, July. It said April 14th was the grand opening, and it closed on July 16th, 2025. $1 million for anything in the community is a lot of money to go unseen. And I just say that, like bro said, anybody that can tell him or say, hey, they helped me with this, that, and the third. And I know it's a lot. It's a lot of people hurting in our community. And I know the surrounding ones is too. The time of day it is in our economy, like ain't no time to play. You got people on Facebook talking about if they stamps and they link ain't there on November 1st, watch what happened. Y'all know they going to take their food right about to pick and save. I think the thing
that's crazy.
I don't know if that was true or not in Milwaukee. What was going on?
Listen.
Was that true or not? Were they been picking save fucking that motherfucker up?
Hey, just let me say this, bro. And I don't mean to sound harsh, because again, with that program, that should enable you to go and do better in life, not to stay on it. You feel me?
Yep.
So I definitely, like, I know a lot of people gonna look at me fucked up for saying this shit, but bro, if you been on that shit 5+ years, bro, and you ain't made a change in your life, bro, you're abusing the system, bro.
Right.
Yeah. And we ain't talking about the families and the females that the 5 kids.
But a lot of people don't tell you the statistics behind this food stamp shit, because it ain't us who really the main motherfuckers on it. It ain't majority the brown people that's on food stamp.
So hey, I'm so glad you said that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let these no, man, don't let these
motherfuckers I'm getting them,
you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't worried about that. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not tripping. Hold up. I'm not tripping. But if it's motherfuckers who are abusing the system for real, you know what I'm saying? Handle them, bro. Handle them accordingly. But at the same time, it's also, like I said, motherfuckers think of stamps. They instantly think of black and brown when it's really the other way around.
It is. It is. And my professor, my economics professor, was the one who shed that light on the one of the biggest food share scams was by the Anglo-Saxons, and they had thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, because what the white folks do is they put everything in their business name. So technically their legal name, their matchstick name, doesn't have any income. So they'll apply for these grants and they'll apply for these services like food share and things of that nature, and they'll get them because on paper they don't have any money, but their LLC or their S Corp or C Corp is loaded. And so, yeah, it blew my mind when my economics teacher shared that case with us in California. That they had thousands. I'm talking about probably $80,000 in food stamps. It was crazy.
When I tell you it's bigger than just food stamps. It's bigger than that, and what's going on right now definitely bigger than food stamps. Because
vouchers and all type of shit.
With your food stamps came your health care anyway. Last night at 8:00, Tony Evers signed off on emergency health care for all Wisconsinites, so that when the food stamps run out, you will at least be able to go to the doctor and get your. This shit is serious. They talking about when you go to the motherfucking urgent care gonna turn your ass around if Tony don't do this. We can't see you because you ain't provided by nobody. This is what I'm saying. Like, the shit bigger than Nino Brown at the end of the motherfucking day.
Yeah, it's bigger than Nino Brown, baby.
So when bro say shit like, yeah, the people that's out here abusing shit and shit like that, yeah, get off, because there's plenty of motherfuckers. I think I looked at the statistic, it was over 900,000 people in Wisconsin that's on food share.
Yeah, 900,000. I think you're right.
So like, what? So that's for we talking about people. We ain't talking about they people kids. We just talking about the people that get them. We ain't talking about the 3 kids that go with them. So like and them miles. So like, you know what I mean? Like, hell yeah, like, man, that's why we say, hey, them Packers that we tell them to come have a good Thanksgiving in the community, on God, that's gonna go a long way for people out here that's worried about what the government's gonna do and what because they still getting paid. They still getting their check. They still getting their paychecks. They still
they not, but they getting their money. They getting their money.
They'll tell you we still get paid. They just had another meeting last night at 7:00. Could not come to an agreement to unshut down the fucking government. You know what I mean?
Why? Because it's not affecting them for real. These niggas going on vacations and shit right
And
now.
the motherfucker that's leading the head of it,
It's not
and the
affecting them.
motherfucker that's Ham, your mic muted, but the motherfucker that's leading the head of it and ain't talking about, and ain't giving a buzz is the vice president, J.D. Vance. If you want to know that, he 39 years old, some shit like that, and up in there trying to be, I don't know who he trying to be, but he know to everything.
Man, look, all I'm saying is us black people, as times as hard as it is right now, motherfucker better band together, fool. Because it's gonna get ugly. Hey, it's gonna get ugly. Listen, it's gonna get ugly like COVID all over again, bro. Y'all niggas not seeing it.
Meanwhile, he just gave $20 billion to Argentina because they're a beautiful country and he been there. Donald Trump did. Meanwhile, he got a bulldozer tearing down the White House. He tearing down the White House.
Bro, he putting a
ballroom in that motherfucker worth $90 million. He putting a ballroom in the White. He tearing down the White House, y'all. A historic.
Bro, listen. It's supposed to hold 1,000 motherfuckers. You hear me? 1,000 motherfuckers, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. That be the shit that I do not care about. I don't care about the White House. I don't see the White House. I don't care about nothing. Even like the food stamp shit, it affects you, and I can see that affecting people. But bro,
the economy. Hey, look, the economy finna be fucked up when niggas ain't got food stamps to spend. Now.
It is.
It's finna be fucked up out here,
that's
bro.
That's the only part that you gonna really will.
I don't feel it because I don't get them. You know what I'm saying? Now do I buy a green card?
I get them. I get them, but I can't.
I'm about to fuck out of them. I ain't gonna lie.
I get them, but no matter what, I'm gonna fuck.
If you trying to sell that green card, nigga, hit my mind, nigga.
You can't. No matter what, you're gonna be straight. You're gonna make sure you decent. You good.
Yeah, like no matter what, like you know what I'm saying. Like so, like I don't care what them people do, bro. As long as y'all don't come lock me up in no jail.
God, at the end of the day, to be aware is to be alive. If you ain't prepared,
other than lock me in jail, I'm cool. Hey, y'all do what y'all do because they gonna do what they want to do regardless.
Yeah, we already said that though, Ham. Like no they change the rules as they go, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Do you feel, Ham? Do you feel how that's how they feel when they be having some of these teacher meetings and shit, and with the parents and shit, telling them to show up in these town halls and shit? Do you think that's how our race feel? Like they gonna do what they gonna do regardless of when they going to that shit?
Absolutely. Yeah, you better feel like that because that's what's going on. They have to do that. They just like what I was saying about the mayor dude. He's not genuine. He just had to be there because he the mayor. It's the incident going on. It looks good for him to be there and talk to people. He just sitting there. We sitting there bringing up good ass, you know what I'm saying? Good ass solutions. He just sitting there like,
send me an email. What did he say? And then what he said?
Yeah, send me an email. I'll get you a Monday morning.
So you mean to tell me I done been sitting here talking 20 minutes. You ain't even disagree with nothing I said. You ain't add to nothing I said.
Ain't add to it.
Come on.
Ain't offer a place where we can start at or nothing.
Right. You ain't
send me an email.
You ain't no shit. He ain't no
So wait a minute. You want me to remember every motherfucking thing me and Ham just said to you? Go put this shit in the email that you may or may not never get as long as you are mayor.
Hell no, and if you do get it, you ain't gonna look at it.
That's the old
Archive.
good old white. That's the good old white write-off. They just wrote you off in your face.
Oh God, literally.
In your face, wrote you off, and that's what happens.
The prime solution is we gotta get people of our color into these spots and places, bro. That's the only how.
We got to sort through and find the qualified motherfuckers for these seats.
We have to be at their table, and then we have to build our own at the same damn time. Like, here's what's scary. When this government shuts down and when things get worse, because they're going to get worse. What's going to happen with our people, with our culture that's been controlled and been whitewashed and been puppeteered for so long? We're so used to being told what to do, how to think, where to be, where to go. We're gonna implode, man. We're gonna turn on each other even more, and I'm so hopeful, or we're going to finally embrace one another and work together and build and do all the things that we're used to doing when we were all part of a tribal community many moons ago. So they want us to be divided. They want us to be undereducated. They want us not to have our weapons. They want us not to have our land. They want us not to have our property. I have to give a shout out to Dub C. Dub C went on live yesterday, and him and I don't normally see eye to eye on things, but he said, why are we arguing with each other when we don't even own shit?
Because it's the truth.
It's the truth, man. I had to give him his flowers for that.
All right. It's a TikTok. I'm going to try to find it and share it with y'all. It's a young brother who got on there and said that, why are we out here gang banging over blocks that don't nobody even have a house that they own on?
Or a Chinese store, or absolutely.
Bruh,
I seen that.
when that made me look at shit different, bro, because I looked at it like, damn, he ain't lying. Because like low key, like especially talking about like the California shit, like how they be gang banging block by block type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that is kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of like, like even though I'm not gang banging and nothing like that.
It's all by design.
Yeah, like that kind of struck a nerve. Like, damn,
hey,
it hurt a little bit.
Look, out of all this, I just got one question. Sure, who you got?
Shit, as much as I love, because I got to see both of these. I got to see both of these firsthand. Now, I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. And some of y'all might be mad at what the fuck I'm finna say, but I'm gonna just give you a fat fuck you. All right. No Limit gave Cash Money to Alley-Oop, G. You know what I'm saying? 9-9 in the 2000. 9-9 in the 2000. Who ran that shit, dog? Stop playing with me, cuz it was a whole. Listen, bro. Y'all wouldn't know about Jabot Jeans if it weren't for these niggas, man. You wouldn't know about no soldiery, bro, if it weren't for these niggas, man. Again, I was down there. I know what the fuck going on. I'm Cash Money all day long, cuz. Period. One of the best producers in history. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You had to have Beats by the Pound. That was a conglomerate. That was 3 niggas, KLC and another nigga, bro.
What they was in New Orleans, weren't they?
Yeah, both of these niggas New Orleans, same projects, third war, Uptown. These all the same
songs from that ham. Both songs from them.
Same projects.
Same project. Man, Calio and Anoia, nigga, right now. Third War, CP3, man.
Hold on, man. You can't talk that country shit to me, Trill. Slow down.
Here you go.
You can literally take one CD out and put the other one in, and motherfucker be like,
it's the same shit. Again.
Hold on.
Listen, bro. No Limit started that shit. You feel me? But Cash Money took it to another level.
Right. So
you hear me?
So Cash Money from
New Orleans. Yeah, they all from the Noia, the 3, the Uptown. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, it's 3 projects Uptown.
Let me take it to the neck of my Uptown.
Uptown. So you gotta understand that. So look at it like this.
And they got that Uptown. I am from the 24.
As No Limit was fading out. As No Limit was fading out, who was coming in? Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? Once P started dying off and all them a new CD every month or every other month started dying down, bro. Cash Money came, bro. Once that 400 degrees hit you niggas' ears, it was over.
It was over with. It was literally It
was already songs and albums before the 400 degrees.
When P signed Snoop, it was over.
That was when they was on their last leg. Let's keep it.
That's when they was on their last leg. Oh God, Snoop was on 3 labels at once.
What Snoop dropped with No Limit? Which one?
It was the Dog Something, Dog Father, Dog Something, Dog World, or something. Yeah.
Snoop got a whole No Limit.
When that come on the 25th, you will see me with a 3X white tee. I'm trying to find me some Jabot jeans, and I already got me some Soldier Reed.
Listen,
so I ain't
DJ
Manny,
fresh. You hear me?
Cash Money for sure going. They going.
Yeah, Cash Money for sure. Like Cash Money had a whole bling bling era.
Boom boom clap. Boom, boom, clap.
Wanted to
that
be
shit right
boy.
there.
Everybody wanted to be a hot boy.
When that drop, that
first I'm gonna stack some more, and then what? Like, co-shop when I do my account, how the rest of the yams at my auntie house.
So you gotta just think about all little features that Manny Fresh can pull out.
So what's the plan? What's the plan for this versus? What we doing? First off, what is it? What is it going off of? Like, is it on Netflix, Hulu? What you got to do? Is it on the Versus channel?
It's probably on the Versus channel. I would probably, but you already know I'm gonna find a link and we can go live and watch it right here.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, it is.
The 25th.
Cause it is one
Saturday.
Yeah, Friday or Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. But,
yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm definitely Cash Money, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like,
I think I'm Cash Money.
Listen, I love Body. I love the whole movement. Again, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Right.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, bro. He put Louisiana on his back. He went all the way out to California. People went all out to California to get him a deal, and then come back to Louisiana with it. You feel me? So
he did, and he took all them boys with him.
You get what I'm saying? So for him
to get my
listen, bro, he went and gave them he gave them niggas the alley-oop of a lifetime, bro. I'm talking about like this some Shaq and Penny shit. Like Master P was Penny and motherfucking Birdman was Shaq. He was like, all right, so since y'all finna die out, we finna boot up.
I always thought.
Hey, what was Lil Romeo hottest song, bro?
Man, listen, bro.
That one song.
That ain't let me hold you in.
ICDC college, nigga. ICDC college, nigga.
Oh yeah, the ICDC.
Yeah, he got hit with the ICDC.
ICDC college.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, but I'm definitely going Cash Money, bro. So yeah, like I said, you see me with a tall tee on. You feel me?
What about you, Damien? What you doing? Who Cash Money?
Hey, I gotta be honest, man. I gotta be honest. Trill got me over here like, well, the nigga from down there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I remember my CD book, right? Like everybody had that CD book, and I think that damn near I think all but like 3 pages were No Limit in that 500 CD book. Like there was so much No Limit music, man. Mia X, Cain and Abel, Mystical, C Murder, Silk the Shocker, Skullduggery. I know I'm missing some. Damn, man, I'm missing Mac.
And half them niggas was not colder than the Hot Boys.
Silk the Shocker only nigga that was my nigga. I'm fucking with Silk the Shocker.
Yeah, let's keep it real. Fiend probably one of the most solidest acts that they had. Let's keep it real.
Fiend was the coldest.
You know what I'm saying? C Murder locked up. You know what I'm saying? Long live Soldier Slim.
Because look, what Fiend name
Mystical, like, let's be for real, dog. Like,
no, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
all you saying is Snoop to me. All you saying is Snoop.
No, but true. That was my point. Like, you really put me in a place where I was like, well, hold on. Like, even though I had all those CDs, y'all hit me with the producer. Y'all hit me with a couple tracks that, I heard that shit as soon as y'all said it. You know, it's like
you heard it, did you?
Yeah, because you remember Master P had Beats by the Pound. Master P had Beats by the Pound, and guess what happened? As soon as they lost Beats by the Pound, what happened? No Limit was no longer No Limit. They fell off that tank, brother.
They fell off the tank.
They fell off the tank.
Wait a minute. Not only that though. Like I this what made me not understand the verses. All right, y'all, and I know for entertainment purposes, okay, but I guess you could say there was not another group. But I would have been like, fuck it, put let CMG go crazy. Let Rick Ross them go crazy. MMG, like, because it was more modern. Because they literally can bring out one artist and probably kill them. If you follow me.
Again,
So I'm like,
cash money, brother.
So for entertainment purposes, actually, disrespectfully, Nicki would probably kill him. And I'm just gonna say it. But who we would say was they can bring out Drake or Wayne, and that would be enough. You know what I mean? You like Juvenile wouldn't even have to touch the stage.
That's true. That's true.
So like I'm just saying, so like it makes sense, like for money wise, you know what I mean, and doing all this shit. But they literally you gonna make more money, telling Ross to get his whole team, telling CMG them to get and then you're gonna make more money that way because it's more modern, more up to date. But yeah, go ahead. Because a lot of motherfuckers now don't know none of the No Limit motherfuckers we talking about.
I'm saying that No Limit side gonna be a little short because they gonna have to come
So essentially, this is the alley-oop. This is Cash Money alley-ooping back up to No Limit, giving them a
pretty much.
Yeah,
we gonna show love back, bro.
That makes sense.
My nigga Tiger had a run. Nigga, what the fuck you talk about? Shit. What you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like shit. Like you can bring out the whole Bedrock crew with that Young Money Cat. You can bring out that little thing. You know what I mean? They little album. You know what I mean? Like
YMCMB. That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, bro. So like it makes sense in marketing wise, but like they should have chose somebody that was gonna be relevant to like kind of both times. Because Ross them been around for a minute now, and then they've been relevant too now. So like to go all the way back to Pete, shit.
That's homage though. Like I think
the culture want to see it though. The culture want to see it.
The culture definitely want to see it. Hell yeah! That's why I said marketing wise, it's a brilliant idea. That everybody don't know this. I'm gonna give y'all the beans right now too. I tapped in. They already told me. By the way, you know what I mean? Drake, you know October finally. Drake's birthday. He right after mine. We October's finest. Look here.
Man,
Nicki finna drop her album. The whole thing with Cardi was just a marketing thing, just so y'all know. Nicki finna drop, finna go crazy. I got that.
Hey, look, I got another controversy video I want y'all to check out.
Play mine.
No, that ain't you.
Hey, hilarious.
And made 90 whatever the million, and it say KKKKK Mac. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card. Like what the fuck? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all want to see me cry in here, so y'all can think I'm a bad. That's ain't fair.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
Hey,
that's wild.
Hey. Look, bro.
I'm down, bro. I'm on EBT. Say my name, bro. I had to go up in there by my face on the mask like COVID.
Say my name, gang.
Listen, hold on. And then there's also a video of Chris Brown showing the world what he bought with that nigga money.
What he bought with his money?
Just Google that. Go on YouTube and look up Chris Brown. Whatever buddy name is.
Give him a call.
Yeah, got on his ass. Artists, don't be Kevin McCall. Handle your business, handle your paperwork. Again, that's why I tell y'all on y'all.
If you're not familiar with the song is called Deuces.
Again, so that way you get your producer credit, your writer credit. So that way when that song do go diamond or whatever the fuck happened, and you miss out on that money, that's your fault.
Why y'all think Ham ain't never put out that song I wrote for him? Because he ain't want to motherfucking pay me.
Damn. I ain't know you had LB as a ghostwriter. That's no news to me.
Hey, no, low key though, me and him got a song together. Y'all would love it. Before he retired.
I have no idea what this man.
I just woke up.
Breezy woke up.
If this nigga wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh wait, this is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this nigga. He's a bitch. Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about giving you this, but you're a bitch. But I bought this with your money, too. I bought that with your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money, too. I took a shit, and then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as fuck. Hey, bro, I got you, my nigga. I got prescription change up. I got you this. Do your thing. Shout out to Ray J. We got yours coming, K-Man. I just left rehearsal getting ready for this tour. And I just thought I should just keep being petty. So you know what I did? I went and bought a car. Not for K-Mac, but I bought one. Yeah, I just got mad. I was like, these niggas, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep using your money, K-Mac. I'm gonna keep using your money. Hey, you see that? Thank you, bro. I appreciate all this hard work you did, old bitch-ass nigga. I look on Instagram and I don't see him. I ask about him everywhere. I don't hear him. I don't know him. What happened, my friend? What if... You know what? I have a solution. Go to your father's house. Go to your motherfucking father's house.
No, he did.
Hey, hold on.
That's the song.
Hey, K-Mac, you don't want to do your part? No. Oh, all right. Keep going. Hold on. Man, nigga, you gonna have to do a fucking verse or something, nigga. No. All right.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
So basically, Breezy saying, if you wrote all these songs for me,
right? You
at the end of the day,
he's saying, look, your head. You got
this it. This the money that I made off all them songs, and I bought all these cars. So if you wrote all these songs for me, this the money that I made and bought all these cars of all them alleged songs that you wrote for me. You know what I mean? If it ain't no way in hell, because Kevin McCall they've been on other people's shit, and y'all know I'm with the R&B shit and been on other people's shit and wrote and so he ain't like that. So either he broke or he fucked his money up. Because the nigga don't even got
or he ain't take care of that publishing paperwork.
And also there's another brother in that same song with them. His name is Tiger. So did he write Tiger verse 2? Yeah, bro. Motherfuckers be reaching too, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfuckers reach back when people on top, bro. We didn't think it, bro. You know what I mean? You see the chick that came out, she said she admitted that she got offered $250,000 to say that Trey Songz raped her. She came out and admitted it. Like somebody offered her 250 grand to put that on him. So they be doing that shit. When you get to the top, man, you gotta watch yourself, protect yourself. You know what I mean? When you in certain positions, what this show was about today, you gotta watch yourself and protect yourself. You know what I mean? At all times, and put them people in your lives that's trying to protect you too, because you need them.
All right. Well, we gonna wrap it up now.
Three and a half hours, man.
Jesus.
I'm trying to get my birthday started.
But we appreciate everybody for coming through. You know what I'm saying? And again, we're gonna Beezy have a birthday, and we're gonna slide up out of here.